guys, what's up? Welcome to Monday. How y'all doing? Sorry, I just put my kids to bed. My 3-year-old is not having it tonight. So raising her too hard on this. Hey, Samaringa. What's up, buddy? You get ads now. No, I don't, actually. If you got an ad when you clicked on the channel, it probably said this ad supports Twitch. They can put ads on whatever channel they want, and they get all the money for it. So, I mean, nothing. Dev, turn your speakers on. I'm quiet. Why am I quiet? I haven't changed anything about my mic setup. So it sucks. I thought you'd sold out. I'm waiting. I'm counting the hours until I can sell out. But okay, I just need to move the thing closer. So I'll just get way up on it like this. And we'll just do an ASMR stream like we did before, like the good old days. Hey, Bertha, what's up, buddy? Glad you're here. Hey, Absol. Perfect. Awesome. Gotcha. All right. So, yeah. Now that the missing is done, by popular request, we are starting West of Loathing tonight, which I don't actually know anything about. I never played Kingdom of Loathing. I don't know anything about the whole Loathing verse, so this is going to be new ground for me. I don't get to play many westerns though, so this is pretty exciting. Small or far away, but with sounds. Just 10 pages of political cartoon thread, and then something actually fun. Oh, good. Well, we're here. That's what we're here for. Berto, thank you for the 8 months with Twitch Prime. I love that emote. It's my new favorite emote. Oh, a request from our volunteer artist. He wants to replace my goofy ass face emote because it's Cragger. Holy cow! Thanks for gifting a sub to Samaringa. Jesus Christ, dude! Thank you so much. I gotta put the headphones on so I can actually hear these things and be startled. Oh my God, Cragger, you madman! Thank you for gifting a sub to Dev too. 50. You've gifted 50 subs in this channel, dude. You are crazy. That is so nuts. But thank you so much. I really appreciate it. You're a cornerstone of this channel and this community. You were hoping to hit 50 soon. Congratulations. Yes, I am. I am, in fact, talking about replacing my face. Our volunteer artist made this emote, and now that he understands like Twitch's emote guidelines and how they resize everything, he wants to make a higher quality version, but of course that one's basically long gone. So you're subscribed, make a request. Well, you're halfway there already, buddy. His request: if I make any goofy ass faces tonight that would serve as a good replacement for that emote, clip it or screenshot it and slap it up in the Discord, and he will make an emote out of it. So feels very strong about this. Anyway, I see no reason to wait any long. Jesus Christ, it's really white. And that's me saying this. I see no reason to wait. Let's get into. I wonder if it has controller controls. I mean, I guess I might as well, right? Read every Spittoon description out loud. You'll know what it is when you get to it. You replace your faces with Nicolas Cage's. If Twitch approves that, I can do that. I ain't even mad. I would do that if I had thought of it first. Hey, Peach, what's up? You're just in time. We are starting right now. What is this? Wanted for protagonizing, Stella or Bassett? Oh, I get to rename her. What all? Oh, randomize. Damn. Wow, okay. Change your character, edit your name. What, oh, this is cool. Pew, 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 pew. So who should we be? That's your name. Pow. Kapow. Your reward is going up. Is that difficulty? I don't know. This is just fun. I think I'm gonna get to 1,000. Love those Wild West sound effects. There we go. All right, I'll stop there. Who should we be? What should our name be? Butts McAss. Oh, I'm such a child. Iceboxer, thank you for subbing with Twitch Prime. Very much appreciated. I didn't stay too long on the screen. It might be the starting currency. Okay. Y'all. Butts. I am nothing if not. Bertha's a strong name. I just remembered when back when I used to watch Rocko's Modern Life, they went out to a ranch. Was it Rocko's Modern Life or what was it? I remember some cowboy. There was supposed to be like generic badass cowboy and introduced himself as Big Jack McBastard. So I say the family name should be McBastard. How about Bertha McBastard? I think that sounds good, actually. I think that's a pretty powerful name, if you ask me. How about that, Bertha McBastard? We got Dev's vote. I think that means we done good. All right, we're in. Let's do it. Play as Bertha McBastard? We're ready. Are you? Yeah. Yeah. I had the strangest dream. I was choosing a character class. Do you want to be a cow puncher, a bean slinger, or a snake oiler? It says punching Winnipita. Use the bookcase 5 times? Interesting. Hey, Monax, what's up? A bean slinger for the alliteration. Okay, so we have a vote for bean slinger and we have a vote for snake oiler. What other votes do we have? Because it's the Wild West. This is the last place we're gonna find democracy in this country. And now we have a vote for cowpuncher. Okay, the vote is tied. Oh wait, no, everybody says cowpuncher. Okay. All right, cool. Cowpuncher it is. Cowpunchers solve their problems with their fists, whether it's shaking them at a disagreeable feller in a disreputable saloon, or using them to punch a slightly more disagreeable feller in a slightly less reputable saloon. You've heard that cowpunchers are in demand out west since the cows came home, which stands to reason. The cows aren't going to punch themselves after all. Please check the other descriptions. I will do that. Magic and cooking are inextricably intertwined in Loathing, and the Bean Slinger is the mystical master of both. You've heard there's a shortage of cooks out west since the cows came home, due to most of the cooks having been brutally killed by the cows. Snake oilers rely on their moxie and chutzpah to tame snakes, their fearlessness to extract potent oils from those snakes, and their cleverness to manufacture and sell potions made from those oils. You've heard snake oilers are doing really well out west since the cows came home. Everybody needs potions, and hope in these dark days, and also out west is where all the best snakes live. How did you just say chutzpah? 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 I'm not a roguelike, you know. Well, we're definitely not being this class. We're not being that class. Holy moly, we're moving on. Woo! Okay, getting a little stuffy in here. All right, I want to be a cowpuncher. Hey, it's my room. Okay. I have footsteps and everything. All right, so let's see here. This weird poster appeared here one night. Goodbye, bed. Time to head west to chase my real dreams. Goodbye, desk. You comb your hair one last time. You gain 1 XP. Cool. Can I do it again? No. You read the spine of one of your books. Dan Swift and the Trouble at Vulture Gulch. I read that one 10 times. Read another one. Otis Swift and the Trouble at Vulture Gulch. Dad gave me this one when I was a kid. Herb Hardy and the Mystery of the Dark House. The Miracle at Vulture Cabin. I read that one 10 times. Rose Jones and the Trouble at the Terrible City. I love that one. Emmett Hardy and the Secret of the Dark Cellar. Oh, this one might come in handy. You got an item. Walking Stupid. What? Cool, what'd I get? Oh my god. Oh my god, it's a stat screen. Newest stuff. Info, Walking Stupid. This book tells the tale of a renegade sheriff who is really, really bad at walking. Unlock stupid walking as an option? Yes. You read the book from cover to cover and learn how to walk really stupidly. Stupid walking has been added to your options menu. You got a perk. Stupid walking. Nice. You accidentally drop the book and then ruin it by stepping on it 30 times while you're trying to pick it up. I love this game already. Okay. Those are all my books somehow. Oh my god. There's hats, pistols, weapons, rings, pants, boots, food, booze, potions, combat items, quest items. Holy moly. Okay, well this is exciting. Right button is options. There you are. Combat grid, nerd mode. Displays a I have stupid speaking on. Displays a log describing what happens in combat. Provides a few other pieces of metagame information in various places. Best font mode. Change the typeface of the game to Arial. Please don't do this. Oh god, it's gross. It's so bad. Colorblind. What? Okay. Stupid walking is on. This is great. It is on. Oh, no. No. Turn on. Okay. And then... Oh my god. Hey, Russell, how you doing? Caw. I'm gonna miss you, buddy. Caw, caw, caw. Here, have a cricket. You grab a cricket from your cricket bag and feed it to Russell. He coos appreciatively and nuzzles your hand. Maybe it's time for you to leave, too. I fixed it. Y'all chill. It's fine. Hey, what's up, Rask? I prefer the sequel, Stupid Jumping. You open your bedroom window, not pictured, and unlatch the door to Russell's cage. He winks at you, caws one last time, then flies away to the west. Interesting. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yes, stupid streamer mode on. Goodbye, phonograph. Oh. That was the BGM. You pull the needle away from the cylinder and stow the handle away. Okay. Now I'm ice skating. Okay. Alright, let's get on with this. Oh, it's my living room. Nothing on the hat rack today. What a mess. I got experience for stacking my firewood. What? This hearth really puts the hearth in hearth and home. You're gonna miss Mom's cooking. It's Mom's pie safe. It keeps all her pies safe. Wow. Oh my god. Why isn't this an option in every RPG? Your little brother's room. It's covered with all those weird diagrams and charts. Pick up one of your brother's weird books and flip through it. Yeah. This is maybe about math? Maybe? It's Kid Brother's toy box. You get an item, puzzle cube. This is one of your Kid Brother's weird puzzles. Fiddle with it. Your brother already had it most of the way solved, but you figure out the last couple of moves. Yes. Walking upstairs on all fours meowing. Sound of Oddish giving up. Oh my god. This is amazing. So tidy. Wow. All right, we're here. No time. What was that? No time to screw around the woods. Time to head west. Your mom smiles warmly as you approach. I'm leaving now, Mom. We're gonna miss you, kiddo. And before you leave, I got your present. A present? Yep, it's that book you wanted for Crimbo. I know it's early, but ooh, I think we have a choice here. I got a face Oddish made like 2 minutes in the stream. Yeah, that's how I do. They're texting. Yep, Wild West texting. All right, do we want a book about picking locks, about desert survival, or about bartering? Obsel says pick locks. We can punch cows and locks. I love stealing, so either lock picking or bartering. All right, that seems pretty unanimous. Going on picking locks? Oh boy, that's the one. Enjoy it. You got an item, locks, and how to pick them. Be careful out there. Write us a letter when you can. She hugs you. I will, Mom. Goodbye. Crawl over to Dad here. Your father morosely jabs the haystack. That hat doesn't fit you, Dad. I'll grow into it. It's time for me to leave. His lip quivers a little. Listen, I want you to have this. It's your grandmother's brass knuckles. Thanks, Dad. Good luck out there. Be sure to say goodbye to your mother. I did. Goodbye, Dad. It's a haystack. I got a needle. Wow, imagine the odds. This is never gonna get old. Your brother Rufus is standing here looking nervous. He's pretty good at looking nervous. You hand him the puzzle and he starts fidgeting with it. Hey, Rufus, time for me to head west. I still don't understand why you're leaving. He's got a point, you know. Why are you going to the west? Okay. Probably won't watch the entire series. Haven't played the game myself. I totally understand. Yeah, this is off to a great start. So yeah, if you don't want this spoiled for yourself, totally understand. Help people seek my fortune to get off the stupid farm. All right, we already have one vote for money. We have 2 votes for money. Bertha wants to get off this stupid farm. Bye. All right, money it is. Seek my fortune. There's just no opportunity here, kid. If I'm going to make something myself, I got to go where I can make some meat. Wait, what? Meat? But it's so dangerous. 60% of the people who go west get killed within a year. And that statistic is from before the cows came home. I'll be okay. You worry about taking care of Mom and Dad. I'll worry about me. Okay, if you say so. I still think you'd be dead by Crimbo. I'll miss you, Rufus. Okay. Give a playful punch on the arm. Oh, he rubbed his arm. I'm crab walking. Meat is the currency in the Kingdom of Loathing universe. Yep, there it is. Up in the top right. All right. It's not for sewing. It's for picking locks. All right. These are your grandmother's brass knuckles. Your grandmother was a force to be reckoned with. This book is a comprehensive guide to advanced locking It's got a whole chapter on tumblers. Read it. I got it. You quickly memorize the entire book. After you're done reading it, you donate it to a local orphanage. Soon, those orphans will be able to make their escape. Go, orphans, go. Amazing. All right, let's see. Whoa, okay. There's a bunch of stats. How do? Whoa, what was that? You can jump in this game? That's a shocker. It doesn't, safe cracking is another skill which I don't know how to get. Okay. So since it is a pie safe, it appears I cannot, yeah. Oh my god. That's gonna take a while to get used to. I can pick complex locks. At next level, I can pick extremely complex locks. When you're a child, you wanted to walk so badly. You finally have. 1 out of 5 intimidation. 1 out of 7 tough customer. 1 out of 5 first aid. 1 out of 5 beef up. Glamours your appreciation of the finer things in life. As it increases, you'll be able to consume more cocktails. You'll also be able to afford them. You have liver capacity. Gumption, your level of get up and get her done. Spleen capacity. Stomach capacity. Moxie, how much damage you do when shooting. Okay, so these are your attack stats. Okay, cool. All right, let's get rolling, or crawling, such as it is. Go west, young woman. Yes. Hitching a ride across the Great Plains. This is cute. You can eat, drink X food, potions, and drinks per day, and they change your stats. Got you. I'm a little sad because Rebel Galaxy Outlaw is out and reviews are good, but it's only available on Epic. Yeah, I kind of put that one out of my mind. I love Rebel Galaxy. I know a lot of I know a lot of folks in the Steam thread and some other folks I know weren't super keen on it, but I adored it. I absolutely love that game. So I know I would like Outlaw, and I'm not gonna do it. Yeah, the animations are fantastic. They're really, really great. 200 miles later. I mean, that's the advantage of doing stick figures, is it doesn't take a whole lot to animate them. Outlaw might be on Switch this year. Ooh, I would do that. Literally fell off the turnip truck. Bad news is you fell off the cart and got knocked out for a couple hours, and now you got no ride, no meat, and no prospects. The good news is that you're in a town rather than a gulch somewhere. Not much of a town, though. Get up. All right. A turnip. I got a dusty turnip. Who are you? You wanna know a secret? Well, too bad. Ah, pointy, yikes. Ow, dagnabbit. Ow. BS Horsery. A sign on the door reads, "Gone drinking." At least they're honest. It's a chunk of wood from the broken hitching post. Get it. All right, we're off to a great start. We got a turnip, we got a board. We had some If we had plutonium, I could make a force field neutralizer. If you buy ooblets, then you're supporting people who are slightly impolite ones. I actually legit feel sorry for those people now after they posted that thing about the absolutely insane venom they got from crazy people on the internet. Yep, I rubbed my face on like 5 cactuses and stuffed in a cow patty. We are good to go. As you walk into the saloon, the crazy-eyed guy sitting to the left of the door shrieks and waves at you to get your attention.
Hey, where's your hat, dagnabbit? You can't drink it here without a hat. Tape proper.
He points to the take a hat, leave a hat box next to the door. You look through the hat box and find a sturdy-looking Stetson. Looks like something you wear. And item, 4-gallon hat. Thanks,
Pete.
Thanks, Pete. He gives you a friendly, if somewhat twitchy nod.
Say, gal.
Yeah?
You heading west? If you want some company, I'd be more than happy to come along. Just let me know. No pressure.
That's cool. Okay. So this, you already have a hat. What would you do with 2? What a stupid ass question that is. What do you say, Pete?
Who, me? Well, heck, I say all kind of things. For instance, I've been minding these mountains longer than a bald-headed bustle hustler can take a message.
Uh-huh. Pete takes a swig of his whiskey. It's a spittoon. People spit into it. You know without even looking in it that it's absolutely disgusting. We gonna look in it. Yeah, it's full of spit. Regular spit, gross tobacco spit, chewing gum, and it looks like a few teeth as well. It's disgusting, and the smell, even from a distance, it smells horrible. Look closer. You are now on your hands and knees, peering into a filth-encrusted spittoon. I don't understand what's wrong with you. Wait, is there something shining at the bottom? Oh my god. I'm literally crying here. That was so good. Get it. You reach your hand towards the spittoon. Even before you touch it, you could feel the grossness in the air, like a greasy fog enveloping the stinking brass horror. It smells like the vomit trough at a mesquite barbecue eating contest. You hesitate. Never surrender. You plunge your hand in the awful soup. It makes a sound like glop. Your skin is burning. Your eyes start to water. Search. Your fingers make contact with something. You pull your hand out of the devil's tureen slowly, not daring to risk splashing the contents all over yourself. You appear to have gotten some kind of ring. Probably some kind of disease as well. Congratulations. I got a nasty ring. Awesome. Though getting this ring was traumatic, you have to admit that it was worth it. +1, wow, it's +1 all my attack stats. That's cool. Oh, that was totally worth it. That was some good stuff. All right, oh, interesting. Broken board is a weapon. Speak softly and carry a crude stick. Turnip covered in grit. Increase your muscle, mysticality, and moxie by 1 for the rest of the day. I'll keep that in mind. He's sleeping. These 2 are playing poker, at least trying to. They keep looking back and forth from their hands the how to play poker card that came with their deck, biting their lips and concentrating real hard. Good luck, you 2. Maybe I'll talk to you. You walk up to the bar and wait patiently for the bartender to notice you. While you're waiting, you see a sign taped to the back wall reading, "Reward for lost mugs, 25 meat each." The bartender finally notices you. "Howdy, cowgirl." "Howdy, barkeep. Name's Bertha. What brings you to our little backwater?" "Oh, the usual. I came out west to make my fortune. Not having much luck so far. Any work around these parts?" Unfortunately, Boren Springs already has more people in it than jobs. It's more of an errand town, if you catch my meaning. If you're looking for a real job, I'd recommend talking to the railroad people up by Dirtwater. Tell me of this railroad. The Manifest Destiny Railroad Company from back east. They're trying to run a line to Frisco and having a heck of a time doing so. They're hiring? Oh, I reckon they're always hiring for one thing or another. Big company, that. Knights and Bikes. Goonie-style adventure with bikes. Hand-painted. Looks like a co-op. That sounds really cool. Actually, I'm going to click on that. Y'all can't stop me. I can click on whatever I want. Oh, that looks super cool. Y'all click on that link, and then ideally come back and watch more of me. But that looks really cool. Stop doxing my town, barkeep. Dirtwater. Dirtwater is interesting. It's far enough west that it's still more or less exempt from the rule of law, but not so far west it's been burned to the ground by the damn cows. Lots of opportunity there. She paused for a few seconds, lost in thought. Yep, if I were a younger woman, I'd probably head that way myself. You mentioned errands. Yes, Forsaken Berg is always falling apart one way or another. The hostler's always needing help since he hurt his leg, and that no-account Sheriff could certainly stand out somebody doing his job for him. Anything else? Well, I got a goblin loose in the basement. Some cow poking from the gulch didn't wipe his boots off, and I got spores everywhere. I think I can handle a goblin. Much obliged. I'll unlock the basement door for you. Oh, and you'll need this. And a weak fungicide. Yeah, let's do it. You can only hope to punch a cow one day. Get your hamburgers straight from the source. Howdy, I'm Bertha. Howdy, Bertha. I'm Horace. Nice to meet you. What do you do? I'm the town hostler. I don't know what that is. I'm the town horse selling guy. Gotcha. How's it working out for you? Those horses are just flying out the door. So business is booming. Nice. I mean, the horses keep running away. I haven't sold one in ages. Oh. Is that why you're here drinking instead? Yep. And me being here drinking instead of watching the horses is probably how they keep escaping. It's one of those vicious circle things. Well, I'm in need of a horse. Do you have any left? One, kind of a boring one, but it's got 4 legs and a back to sit on. Come see me at the stable. I'll be happy to show it to you. Okay, cool. What the? Does that even constitute a walk, really? The woman glares at you. You should probably just let her drink. Well, that's rude. I should probably leave him alone. All right. Boren Springs Saloon basement. A pile of old newspapers. I want one. You got an item, Boren Springs Gazette, April 20, 1895. Don't go down yet. Okay. Well, I made it out with a newspaper from about 6 weeks ago. All right. I guess I'm just going to step on all of these, huh? Yep. Hey, it's the sheriff. Boren Springs Sheriff's Office. Wanted for bird theft. Naked Mike Bernstein, 200 meat. Help wanted. Wanted poster artist. A blind person at the Yuma Marshal's office. Wanted Bimmy Fricker for face thieving. Reward 420 meat. All right. Oh. There's a dirty mug here. Give it. What up, Sheriff? Howdy, stranger. Welcome to Boren Springs. I'm the sheriff in these parts. The what? He sighs. The sheriff, okay? Blasted sign painters. You wouldn't happen to be looking for work, would ya? As a matter of fact, I am. Great, because I happen to have some. Bimmy Fricker is the worst. There's a gang of hoodlums around here what call themselves the Fricker Gang. Last time I arrested one of them, they busted him out and took my cell door with them. It ain't much good without the door. And I need somebody tough, smart, and or slick to go fetch it back for me. Why don't you do it? You're the sheriff, after all. I gotta stay here and practice my chair tipping. Alright, fine. I'll give it a shot. Funny you should say that, because I'm sending the deputy along with you to keep you out of trouble. He takes a pistol out of his desk and hands it to you. You got an item. Deputy pistol. You deputized a gun? You're new in town, maybe you ain't noticed, but there ain't much to do here except drink. You only write down where the Fricker Gang hideout is for you. Makes a little note on your map. You discovered a new location, the Fricker Gang's hideout. Alright, I will be back with a door, I guess. Hey, step right up. Braid's the name and trades the game. So you seriously doubt his name is Braid? Howdy, Braid, what are you trading? Well, madam, today I'm trading locks for soap and a stick of dynamite for a needle. And the cunning Skinner brings me 3 rattlesnake hides. Well, that adventurous soul, I will trade a fine silver pocket watch. Requires soap, requires dickerin. Trading up a needle for dynamite seems like a pretty good trade, but we'll hold on to that. Get lost. Rude. You approach the weird Cactus Man hybrid. He smiles at you. Don't worry, Rasp. We're going to go do that. I'm going to see if I can find any more mugs. Howdy, Cactus Man. Howdy yourself. And the name's Bill. Cactus Bill. What happened to you, Bill? Well, to be honest, partner, I drank too much cactus beer and it turned me into a cactus. Doc Alice warned me this would happen, but I didn't listen. That's why they call you Cactus Bill? No, it's just a coincidence. Does it hurt? Does what hurt? You know, being a cactus? No, no, it's actually kind of nice. The natural fermentation process is inside the cactus part of me keep me pretty drunk most of the time. I guess it might boring. I bet. It wouldn't be so bad if I had something to read. You don't happen to have a newspaper or anything, do you? Actually, I do. Much obliged, partner. Now, let me see here. What can I do to return the favor? Oh, I know. My shovel. I left it behind the outhouse at Ore Hole Mine. It's yours if you go and get it. I'm sure you'll find a use for it. I leveled up. My muscle skill is now level 2. Behind the outhouse at Ore Hole Mine. Got it. Thanks, Bill. Don't mention it. Now, if you could just kind of stick that newspaper in my face before you leave. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Nope. You're not allowed to peek anymore, remember? Some loose dirt. Ooh. Alright, so here's the map. Make your own damn guide to Boren Springs and its environs. Alright, so we have one location we can go to. Perfectly normal cactus. And then I got Deputy Pistol. I got a recovered mug. Beg your pardon. I wonder if there are any more abandoned mugs in here. Just like sitting in a corner. Nope, just that one. Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. Howdy, I found this mug. Hand in the recovered mug and collect your bounty. Thanks. Who's the lady drinking whiskey out of a beer mug? That's Susie. She's a rancher from nearby, a real tough broad. I ain't recommend you pester her. Why is that? Lost her whole family to a cow attack recently. Got some pent-up frustrations about it. Ouch. The one glares at you. Howdy, Susie. Howdy, cowgirl who's gonna be searching in the Spittoon for her teeth if she don't leave me in peace. Bye. I want to fight this guy because I feel like the only other option is to go fight the gang, and I feel like one goblin as opposed to a gang is gonna be much more doable. Is there? It auto-saves, don't it? It is the tutorial town. What else we got in here? Creative Nurse brand whiskey, good for what ails you. I guess we never established your age. Good thing the legal drinking age here can reach the top of the bar. There's another option if you don't fight him yet. Interesting. Interesting. It's always saving? Okay. Well, I guess we can go get that. Not that I need a horse, as you can see, but... Pete. Let's see about that horse. Horses are 1,000 meat. Afternoon, ma'am. What can I do for you? How's business? So, you know, every damn hustling. Tell you the truth, though, it's pretty terrible. All my horses keep running away, except for this completely ordinary one. Maybe I can help. Oh, God, yes, thank you. Please, I go fetch them myself, except for this injury. I'll give you 300 meat each for finding them. How many are there? 3. Oh, okay. Okay, now there's a bunch more stuff we can do. Pretty much always run away to the same places. He draws 3 little pictures on a map. Orehole Mine, Boren Springs Boneyard, Thousand Snakes Gulch. Why these places? I think they like environments that are thematically appropriate. When you find one, feed it some of these oats. That should send it back here. Bag of homing oats. How's that work? They're special pigeon-infused oats. Will do. This is the most typical horse you have ever seen. It's a haystack. I got a needle. They all have needles in them, don't they? Well, in that case, now that I have multiple needles, I'm going to trade one. I'll take some dynamite for this needle. Braid, which is so not a name, takes your needle and hands you a stick of dynamite. Be careful with this now. Cool. Needle expert. Alright, so then, let's check out Orehole Mine. Because I know that there is something there that I need. So where Bill said to look. He wasn't kidding. Now this would have been a funny thing to kid about, I guess. Alright, I got a shovel, so now I can dig things. There's still some meat ore in this cart. Huh. Okay. Oh shoot, another mug. Cool. You mine for meat, apparently. Warhole mine. It's instructions for the cargo elevator. Cargo elevator control post on the wall behind reads level 1 blasting cap storage, level 2 plungers, both kinds, level 3 tools. We'll leave this alone for now. You mine for meat, what's wrong? I was born with an extra ore hole, it's not that bad. This minecart's still full. I got an unrefined meat nugget. That sounds powerfully disgusting. This looks dangerous, at least there's no plunger hooked up to it. Oh my god, I'm riding my lantern around. Elevator is closed. In any case, it's not a people elevator, it's a cargo elevator. If I do that. Cool. These crates are all labeled blasting caps. The period is part of the label. That's why it's inside the quotes like that. I love these people. Grab one! Dang it, looks like you're gonna need a crowbar to pry one of these crates open. Well, that means I need tools. There we go. It's toolbox but locked. Alright, pick it. You managed to unlock the toolbox, but the needle is ruined in the process. Most of the tools inside are rusted away to nothing, but there is a pretty nice crowbar. Alright. Blasting caps back. Alright, I got blasting cap, and just because we can, let's see about the plungers. Plungers, the sign lied though, there's only the one kind. Gimme. Alright, so maybe we can do some stuff now. We can't get past the rubble. Alright, hook the plunger up to it. Fighting against your instincts for self-preservation, you've hooked up a plunger and strung it a fair distance away. This makes you nervous. Press the plunger, nothing happens. You forgot to hook up a blasting cap. Okay. Add a blasting cap. Okay, succeed in putting yourself in grave danger. Here we go. Kaboom! Good work, self. Why do you crawl? I have stupid walking turned on. Still some meat ore. Give me that meat ore. And I see something here. Looks like there's something buried here. Ooh, I got silver. You see the dark horse, barely. Hey there, girl, it's okay, I'm a friend. The horse shies away from you, though in this case it's more like cripplingly introverted away from you. Aw, come on, don't be like that. Look, I brought some oats for you. They aren't poison or anything. In retrospect, I guess that wasn't a very comforting thing to say. I'm a pat her on the nose. You reach out to pat her nose, the horse ducks and steps further back in the shadows. Oh, come on. Nay. Feed her oats. Take a handful of oats out of the bag and hold them out to the horse. Here you go. Yum yum. She sidles away from you warily and makes a surprisingly good attempt at hiding in her own shadow. Come on, please. Eat the oats yourself. Look, they're fine, okay? See? You take a handful from the bag and toss them in your mouth. Ugh. It's like the roughest, blandest breakfast cereal you've ever eaten. Still better than tried cat food. Don't ask. You smile to show the horse that you're fine and realize that you've unconsciously turned around and walked out the door. Jeez, these are powerful. The horse looks at you warily as you re-enter with a cheerful wave. See? Perfectly fine. Give her the oats. Pat her on the nose. The horse hunches her shoulders and seems to shrink slightly as you pat her nose, but she doesn't actually flee. So that's something. That's a good girl. Feed her the oats. The horse finally seems relaxed enough around you, so you offer her a handful of the oats. Warily, begrudgingly, she eats them. Then she gestures at something behind you. You turn around to look, but don't see anything. When you turn back, she's gone. Well, okay then. Alright, quest complete? The crowbar is one of nature's simplest machines. It's exactly what you want on your side if a thing has a lid and you don't want to have a lid anymore. A chunk of mostly worthless rock shot through with veins of gristle and flesh and, well, veins. It says just sell it. Alright, well, we did it. Borehole mine complete. We might as well stop by Thousand Snakes Gulch while we're at it. That's a snake. There was the thing the horse pointed? Wait, the horse pointed at something? I missed that entirely. Oh, what's this crack? Whoa, okay. You bend down, shine your lantern in the crack in the rock. You can just barely make out a square shape down in there, well out of arm's reach. Looks like somebody dropped a small metal box in the hole, though you don't know if that was to hide it or discard it. If you're truly desperate to find out what's in there, you could try reasoning with the rock. Your primary argument would be a bundle of dynamite. Perhaps you could persuade the hole wide enough to grab the box. 3, apparently. So we will try that at a later date. Alright, Obsel, thanks for coming out, buddy. Good to see you. Wednesday, we are finishing Apsalov, End of Gods. Also, I updated the schedule on Discord because I forgot you all want to double up on Hell Knights this weekend. So in theory, assuming all my illicit activities work out, we're gonna be playing Parappa the Rapper on Friday and Plumbers Don't Wear Ties on Saturday. So prepare your bodies for that. Ow, dang it, ow. So this is a snake. The snake looks sleepy, but not that sleepy. Alright, I'm gonna try fighting things. Okay, so this is combat. Let's see. I'm gonna move this again. This might be a reasonable place for me to live. We'll see. Alright, let's see. What do we got? We got skills. We'll do 8 to 9 damage, 5 to 6. Muscle increase by 2. This will not end your turn. Cost 1 AP, usable once per fight. First aid. Surrender, giving up the same as losing. Fungicide. Deals 25 damage to a target, assuming the target is a goblin. Does 20 damage. So, okay. You have 1 action point. So beef up costs 1 AP. I only have 1 AP, but it won't end my turn. So I could use it, but I wouldn't be able to attack as well. So we will melee attack. All right, cool. Ow. All right. Victory. You've slain a snake. Before long, they'll call you Snake Murder in Bertha. Yay, cool. Another snake. Well, I guess it's not called One Snake Gulch. It's the opposite. You can use an attack as well. Okay. Whoa, they're quick. Ooh, ouch. Oh, I'm poisoned now. All right, let's give that a try then. We will beef. And then, oh yeah, because it doesn't say your attack requires action points. Oh, this snake is significantly beefier than the last one. Ugh. Punched. Victory. You made short work of that long snake. Skill up, grit level 2. Ouch. Interesting, okay. This snake looks really angry. You're gonna need every trick in the book to beat this one. I'm good at tricks, supposedly. Whoa, they're quick. Ow. beef. I love how I moo when I do that. Alright, so this one, wow, this one has like 20 hit points. Good thing I have that beefiness trick. Oh, I knew it. I knew it. It was going to leave it at 1 hit point. How did I know? Yeah. Boom. Nice work. If the whole cowgirl thing doesn't work out, you could always get a job as a snake exterminator. Yep. This horse has issues. This horse has gone snake crazy, or maybe it was some kind of other crazy before. Is there anything back here? There's cactuses. Lots of cactuses. Alright. Hey there, boy. Hey, fella, I'm a friend, okay? It's cool, alright? Be cool. Don't freak out on me. Alright, I'm gonna look him in the eyes. Calmly look the horse in the eyes. One of them is fixed in a glassy 1,000-yard stare, and the other is revolving madly in its socket like he's thinking of trying to escape in every direction simultaneously. He looks to be calming down a little now that it's clear you aren't actually made of spiders, though. Pat his nose. You carefully and gently pat the horse's nose. He twitches a bit. Okay, a lot. But it seems to recognize that you aren't going to eat his eyes or suck out his soul or whatever madness is bouncing around in that skull of his. What if you're made of spiders, though? That is a good question. I don't remember that being a class option, but... That's a good boy. Feed him the oats. You hungry, boy? I got a little treat for you. You feed the crazy horse some of the homing oats and gallops away with a whinny. Or rather, a whinny. Hopefully he's headed home and not into the 12th dimension. Cool. Anything else around here? You don't have to walk all the way back over there. Hit M or click the map icon to travel quickly. Cool. Alright. Well, I guess we'll hit the Boren Springs Boneyard now. Well, this is ominous. Our founder, Zephaniah Boring, 1806 to 1885. He was actually a really interesting guy. Yeah, dirty mug. Benjamin Crockett, 1320 to 1364. He showed up way too early. Beauregard Skelton, Captain 3rd Cavalry, 1820 to 1866. Dig up the grave. That's a fight. Let's do it. I got the jump on him. Drinking in the graveyard. Where would you not drink in this game, though? Bob from Slime Rancher. 3 slimes in a trench coat. It is, isn't it? $10. I have Stupid Walking turned on. It was my first perk that I got. So it seems like your HP resets after every battle, which is cool. I actually really like that in RPGs. I don't like having to manage my HP in between fights. Ooh. That skeleton's a bit beefy. He has 3s and everything. Except continued existence. Oh, I got a bunch of XP for that. Skill up Gumption. You got an item Old Cavalry Saber, and I got an item Gold Tooth. Sweet. Here come the Cavalry Saber. Let's see. Okay, so the Cavalry Saber is actually an improvement. Actually, the Crowbar would have been too. That's cute. You don't have a lot of options in tutorial time, but the game basically goes that a stat determines how much damage you do and receive with an attack. HP management is fine in games where playing your expedition is the thing. Not so fine when it's just busy work. Yeah, I completely agree. Yeah, if it's something like, I don't know, like Darkest Dungeon, where you need, like, you know, HP is a constant concern the whole time you're out and away from town, like, that's one thing. But in a basic RPG like Final Fantasy, where you're just kind of hustling around, like churning through enemies, I don't really see the need to have to, like, go back to your inventory between every 3rd battle and suck down a bunch of potions and stuff. I don't know. I might be grumpy because I had a lot of HP woes last night in Final Fantasy Legend. Muscle means you hit more with physical and receives less. Same goes for enemies. I see. Okay. A skeleton. You're not getting past it without a scuffle. A scuffle it is. Alright, this is an agitated skeleton. Beefy. Instant destruction. Target collapses into a pile of loose bones. That guy just wouldn't stay put. Is your horse a ghost now? Timothy Cochran, 1855-1895, devoted husband. Elizabeth Cochran, 1807, beloved daughter. Silas Cochran, a baby. This is how everybody gets around in the West. Your pulse quickens as you get near the spooky, translucent horse. You approach the weird, semi-transparent horse cautiously so as to not startle her, though you quickly come to the realization that this is not a horse that startles easily. I like the games with an auto-heal button, yeah. It's actually easier to balance fights if you know the PC will be at full resource at each encounter, very true. Worse are games that encourage you to waste time sandbagging encounters to grind healing. Yes, absolutely. Hello there, hi, I'm Friend, okay? Yay. That's a little strange. How'd you do that without opening your mouth? I probably can't pat her on the nose. Can I feed her oats? Here you go, girl. Have some oats. You hold out a handful of oats for the horse, but she just sort of stares right through you. Please don't look at me like that. Pat her on the nose? You pat the horse's nose, which is very cold. If you're going to ride her, you would want an extra saddle blanket to keep your butt from freezing. Okay. Yep, still cold. Try the oats again. The horse continues to ignore them. What's the matter? Are they not spooky enough? I'm not sure how to make oats spooky. I guess I could put some bone meal on them, but I don't have anything handy to grind up bones with. Grave dirt? Meh. Is that a yes? Weird, okay. Add some grave dirt. You sprinkle the oats with just a little bit of grave dirt and hold them out again. The horse gazes expressionlessly at them, then eats them. And with that, she glides away in the direction of town. Bizarre. Alright, let's head back to town. I think I got a 900 meat coming my way. Playing budget Persona at the moment, the knockoff stands act as HP shield that resets each fight. Murder the Oats and defeated the tortured ghost of Oats. You're a smart person, $10. I don't know how you spotted her hiding in that mine, but thanks for sending back my dark horse. Sure thing. Looks like my pale horse made back safe. Thanks for your help. Thanks for finding my crazy horse. He was eating loco weed again, wasn't he? Not that I noticed. That's all. I can't thank you enough. Here's a little extra for you. Said something earlier about an injury. I busted my knee while mucking out in the showroom. Don't ask how. It's embarrassing. I can get Doc Alice to have a look at, but she gave up doctoring. Why did she do that? The game just goes to transparent equals ghost with everything. Oh, I didn't even notice that $10. Goats. Nobody knows. She just shut herself up in her office. Said she wouldn't talk to anybody except Nurse Whiskey. Is that an actual nurse, or I'm pretty sure she was just being sarcastic. All right, before we purchase a horse, which I'm guessing we need, if we're actually, yeah, we need a horse. Oh my God, my throat! What just happened? All right, I'm gonna do two things. I'm gonna dig up that plot of dirt over by Bill. Yeah, I got another mug, sweet. That's the TB. Yep, I'm coming down with a case of Total Biscuit. I'm about to get really, really angry about frame rates. Okay. Oh yeah, I want to see if I can talk to the doctor. Get lost. Offer whiskey. Did the horse quest just coincidentally give you exactly enough meat to reward to buy a horse? Neat touch, isn't it? Whiskey delivery for you, Doc. What brand? Nurse Whiskey, your favorite, I'm led to believe. Didn't know she makes house calls. All right, hold on. You hear a rattle as she unlocks the door. Oh, she's sad, and her house is full of explosives. Like, full of explosives. Doc Alice looks to be about in her 50s, her hair is graying, and her face is lined, but her eyes are still clear and sharp, if bloodshot. She holds out her hand. Whiskey, stat. She cracks open the whiskey and fills a small flask she takes out of her pocket. Then she puts the flask back in her pocket and starts chugging out of the bottle. Jeez, Doc, that doesn't seem healthy. Who's the doctor here, me or you? Point taken. So that was it, huh? This vanity doesn't look like it sees much use. We'll preen a little. Grab a pair of tweezers and pluck some of your more unsightly eyebrows. Nice. Hey, Doc, can I look at your books? Sure, if you want to. Not that they're going to do you much good in this doomed, forsaken hellhole. You should try being less cheerful, Doc. You survey the books on Alice's shelf. They're all medical textbooks except for a few. So we've got some options here. Leaf through The Legend of Curly's Meat. Leaf through The Life and Works of Fred Ferguson. Leaf through The Goblinoid Tongues, a primer. Or Make Like a Tree and Leaf. I'm going to do this, actually. I'm not giving you a choice. Ha 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 ha. Oh, we get to do them all anyway. It doesn't matter. You start flipping through the Goblin language book. It's confusing at first, but you eventually get so engrossed that by the time you take a break from reading, several blurfs have passed. And you also know that blurf is the Goblin word for hour. You've learned to speak Goblin. Sort of. And the choices don't matter, just like all video games. Alright, Curly's Meat. The book tells the story of a legendary treasure, a massive chest full of premium meat secreted in the hidden sense, not in the extruded sense, in the western desert by an old cowhand named Curly Butterfield. This book It's so hard to say that word. This book purports to be a Civil War surgeon's autobiography, but flipping through it, you mostly just find a list of reasons that drinking alcohol is bad. So it's actually a work of ludicrous speculative fiction. At least there's some useful appendices in the back, and some diagrams of appendices. I level up. Got more moxie. The stove is spotless. Either she's really compulsive about cleaning, or she never cooks. Wow, shouldn't this be further away from the fireplace? Doc Alice continues to pour whiskey down her neck, occasionally stopping to breathe. Is everything alright? That depends on how fast I can get this whiskey into my bloodstream compared to how fast my liver filters it out. And I can't talk and drink at the same time, so... She glares at you meaningfully. So it's, what's the matter, Doc? What's the matter? The whole world's gone to hell in a horse cart, and you ask what's the matter? Bandits, cow demons, dead men walking. Why don't you go ahead and pick one, and I'll drink to that. Dead men walking? You haven't seen it? Corpses and skeletons staggering around like puppets with half their strings cut, looking to take a bite out of the living? This is the stream that's going to kill Otter. Somehow, I doubt that. If I survive the demon rush, I don't think West of Loathing is going to be what does me in. Oh yeah, there was a skeleton in the cemetery. It's nice to get some outside confirmation that I'm not losing my damn mind. How is that even possible? It isn't possible. It goes against everything I know about medicine. Dead patients don't get back up. Oh, ouch. Doc Alice turns away, grimacing. Every doctor loses one now and again. You never get used to it, but it happens. But what doesn't happen is them coming back afterwards looking for revenge. That must be pretty rough. Rough? Missy, I don't think you comprehend the situation. It's not just patients, it's neighbors, friends, husbands. Oh. Indeed. She turns away from you and focuses her attention back on the bottle. Yeah, I already produced all these. Alright. So let's see here. Trade guy's pretty great. Haven't done the sheriff's quest yet. Gross. I can turn in the mug bounty, get 75 more meat. Let's see. I can wander down here. The goblin shouts, "I'm Gary!" Hi, Gary. I think Doc Alice's drinking problem might have something to do with the fact that people want revenge on her. Could be. Could be. Hi, hello. Hi, hello. Hello, I'm Gary. Who are you? I'm Bertha. Hello, Bertha. Good to meet you. What Bertha doing down here? Be polite. You know, just looking around. Oh, hey, Gary likes to looking too. Gary now looking for a way out of this dump. Gary not having much luck, though. Where are you trying to go, Gary? High away and far up for popping. Popping and then new Gary everywhere. Everywhere. Settle down, Gary. Gary doesn't like to settling. Gary wants to traveling and popping. If Bertha going far up and high away, maybe taking Gary with you, eh? Okay. Oh, hey, it's you. Gary traveling with you, far up and high away, going. All right, so he doesn't want to be in the cellar. That's good to know. But I can't do anything about that. I guess is probably something we'll figure out later. Oh, hey, I can play cards now. Two playing poker, at least trying to. They keep looking back and forth from the hands to the how to play poker card. Can I play? Look at you nervously. Look, I have some meat. Let's play. You put 20 meat on the table and sit down before they can say no. One of them shuffles the cards sloppily and deals a new round. You get a pair of 10s plus a 2, a 3, and a king. Bet conservatively, bet aggressively, bet crazily. Eat this. All in, suckers. Sweat gushes from their faces. They each read the how to play poker card again, but eventually they both add 20 meat to the pot. Okay, read them and weep. You show your pair of 10s plus 2, 3 king. The guy on the left has a full house. And the gal on the right somehow got a straight flush, 2 through 6 in hearts. All right, do I try to intimidate them or do I just declare that I win? Intimidate, okay. You explain that jacks are worth 9 points each, giving the guy on the left a total of 21 points, the gal on the right's 20, and you're 25 plus a king. And the king means they have to either pay you in human teeth or an extra 10 meat each. They gasp and push more meat across the table at you. You collect your winnings and stand up. They thank you for helping them learn the game. You gain 60 meat. Walk away. Score. All right. Before I get the horse, there's one more thing we can do here, and we can do the Fricker Gang's hideout. So let's see how this goes down. Thud Fricker, the Fricker Gang's intrepid lookout, appears to be taking a little nap. Just shoot him. I think you talk to more people in the saloon now. Okay, we'll do this, and then we'll do this, and then we'll do that. What do you think, chat? Just shooting him seems like a really unsportsmanlike thing to do, considering how sportsmanlike we've been thus far. We could wake him up and stab him with a cavalry saber, presumably, or even just ignore him. And I don't think any of our really bloodthirsty folks are in chat right now. Oh, hey, Silver Mike, what's up, buddy? Yeah, the humor in this has been fantastic so far. True, but it would be hilarious. Frick him up. So, no option for the sleepy stab? Sad. Aw. Well, I'm not... Wake him up, that man slept too long. Okay. Wake him up. You poke Thud with your boot. He slowly gets to his feet. Hey, you're not supposed to be here. Thud is, well, let's say he's no Rhodes Scholar if we assume that it's 7 years from now and that idiom makes sense. You feel bad about the idea of killing him. Walk away, Thud. Thud, you don't want this life. Take a hike. Okay, you're probably right. Thud stumbles off into the desert. He'll probably be fine. I got a perk. Honorable. Oh, that's cool. What does that do for me? Is it here? Honorable options will be available in some situations. That's cool. You've got a strong moral compass and an accurate ethical protractor. Okay. We're gonna cosplay as a good person in this. It's a beer barrel cactus. Harvest requires foraging. Pile of random stuff the Fricker Gang stole. You gain 25 meat, a recovered mug, and an item pair of silver cufflinks. Let's see. If you wore fancier shoes, you might have use for these. We're cosplaying as a good person. One of the Fricker boys is dozing in a bathtub. Tie him up. Can you pass the soap? He mumbles and hands you a bar of soap before sinking deeper into both sleep and the tub. Cool. I'm gonna leave this guy alone. What do you suppose we do with soap? Dr. Sweckleton's Pure Castile Soap. Where this comes from, they call it soap. I actually get that. You cautiously approach the Fricker Gang. They're pretty engrossed in their poker game, so it doesn't actually require that much caution. You hide behind a barrel and eavesdrop on their conversation for a while. The one with the eye patch is quiet, but you gather that his name is Snipe, and that the The squirrely one is his brother Wimpy. What's your play here? I was right, I can trade the soap. I'm gonna approach him and talk. Howdy, boys. Deal me in. The one without the eye patch raises an eyebrow at you. Who are you? How'd you get past Thud and Soapy? What do you want? I'm here for the sheriff's door. I'll show you the door. The door to hell. Okay, then. Alright, Wimpy Fricker has 20 hit points. Snipe Fricker has 5. Well then. I think I know what we're doing here. Actually, I didn't need to use that. Why did I do that? To the one paying attention, that's why. Nice shot, idiot. Doink. Chop. Oh, he actually shot me. Too bad he didn't do that earlier. The leaders of the Fricker gang are dead by your hand. The sheriff will be proud of you, though you're not sure how your mother would feel. Skill up, tough customer level 2. Let's get the sheriff's door. Look at that mug. 50 meat. And the sheriff's door. The door for the Boren Springs jail's only door. Boy, he's gonna be really confused when he gets up. You could have said you're Bimmy and you stole a face. Oh, wow. That would have been pretty good. All right, back to town. Hey, Conut B is Tiny M, is Tiny Man is now following. Thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. I see the Fricker gang hasn't put a stop to your breathing. Did you rescue my cell door? You hand the sheriff his door and he hangs it back on its hinges. Nice work, stranger. This here prison cell just got out 4 times more secure. 4 times 0 is still 0 though. Any Fricker boys left for me to round up? Yeah, 1 or 2 that are asleep on the job. Round them up shortly then. Looks like I owe you a reward. You produced a big bag of meat. Got a little task for you if you got the time. Should be a lot simpler than that last one. The Frickers busted the lock when they took the door. Gonna need a new lock. Alright. Cell looks much better with his door back in place. More celly. Alright. I'll trade this soap for a lock. I got a lock. Well, that worked out, didn't it? I guess we'll just give it to you. Managed to scare up a lock for my cell. Got one right here. That'll do nicely. The sheriff puts the lock on the cell door, then accidentally drops the key and it clatters into the cell. Hellfire. Don't suppose you know how to pick a lock, stranger? You got a needle handy? Let's see what I can do. You deftly picked the lock. I unlocked your cell for you. The sheriff walks into the cell and picks up the key. He looks around for a place to hide it and eventually sticks it under his hat. Thank you kindly, stranger. If Boren Springs ever gets any more criminals, they better watch out. That's a good job you done. Here, have this as a souvenir of your time in Boren Springs. You got replica sheriff badge. Cool. It's a plastic facsimile of the sheriff's badge. He usually gives them to children who tour the jail. There's +1 armor. You can shovel them when you're outside? I know what I'm doing next. We got all kinds of random junk. It's nasty work. Somebody's got to do it. Hey, it's free XP. Let's do it. I guess he's busy. I didn't mean to go in there. Alright. So we'll hit the saloon again after I clean up this... Was it 4-horse town now? I found these mugs. Got 50 meat. I am rich in meat. Mission accomplished, I reckon. Are you Susie? Are you Susie Cochran? How'd you know my last name? I saw the graves in the cemetery. I'm sorry for your loss. Susie scowls bitterly and mutters into her whiskey. I saw it happen. Saw the whole damn thing and couldn't do nothing about it. Bartender says it was cows. Cows, right. I don't know what those things are, but they ain't cows. Not anymore. What happened? It was a raid. See, Ma and Pa used to ranch cattle back before they came home. Pa didn't make it, but Ma and I managed to rebuild. Ranched pigs instead, and she left me the place when she passed. Go on. I guess a passing herd sniffed out that it used to be a cow ranch, and they attacked. A couple days ago. Happened so fast, I didn't even have time to get my rifle out of the gun safe. Cows smashed in the front door, and a fire started out the back by the root cellar. House went up in blazes, just like that. I don't ask much for XP, Samaringo. Shoot him, Pa. What'd you do? There wasn't anything I could do. Couldn't get upstairs to the kids because of the fire. And I saw Tim trampled right in front of me. She drains her glass. I ain't want to talk about it anymore. Sorry. What will you do now? Head west, I suppose. Nothing keeping me here and no desire to stay. I can't leave without my rifle, though. Why not? It's Ma's rifle. It's all I got left of anybody. Where is it? Left it at the ranch like a damn fool. Listen, can I ask you a favor? I need someone to go get it for me. Yeah, I'll get it. I ain't gonna ask her to go get it herself after that sob story. Sorry, I have to see what this is. Curious now. Did you just make that? Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. Okay, here we go. Dude, that's awesome. Should probably leave him alone. You sleeping? Dang dang it, some little-livered horse thief threw just mustache on my mule. Pete notices the nugget of silver you found earlier. I'll take that old silver nugget off your hands if you like. Give you 81 meat for it. I am inclined to sell it. Does anybody have a compelling reason I shouldn't? Y'all are the Loathing experts. I think silver is important. Alright, we'll hang on to it then. Nah, I'm gonna hold on to this one. Well, as you please. Pete squints some points at the unrefined meat ore you're carrying. You ain't seeing like someone got much for unrefined ore, stranger. I'll buy it off here for 73 meat. So, biased Mike. How about the meat ore? I might as well hang on to it. It's not like I need meat right now. Can always come back. It's only like 300 miles between these places. All right, the Cochrane Ranch. Let's do this. Point. Cochrane Ranch, established 1891. All the water in this trough is boiled away. Susie's ranch house has been burned to the ground. Wow, there ain't nothing left. That sounded really weird. Something behind this door is making some pretty awful noises. Hold up. Outhouse is the only thing still standing. Ouch, 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 ouch. Alright, let's see what happens. Cochrane Ranch cellar. Man, the shadows in this game are really cool. They really add something to it, too. It's like someone was in the middle of fixing a knife. I got a varmint skin and knife. Allows you to collect skins from beasts after combats. Cool. These pies were not safe. So that's a... Oh! This thing looks angry. You're not gonna make it to that safe without dealing with it. Well, we gonna deal with it. A Pyrobove. 15 hit points. Hot resistance 50. I can handle this. Chop. I got flooshed. Minus 3 HP on fire. Yikes. You gotta be the cow to kill the cow. Fill yourself with cow power to punch cows better. Hooray! I got more muscle. Grab Susie's rifle. It's an old rifle, but has obviously been well cared for. There are 6 little notches carved into the stock. Come here, asshole, move. Let me eat your cousin real quick. Hey, man, times are tough. All right. back to Boren Springs. You found my rifle yet, stranger? Here she is. Susie's eyes well up with tears as you hand her the rifle, and she roughly scrubs her sleeve across her face before any of them spill over. Thanks, stranger. I didn't catch your name. I'm Bertha. Thanks, Bertha. Can't rightly say what this means to me. She looks at the rifle for a long moment, then looks back up at you. She sighs. That's enough wallowing in misery. Time for me to hit the road. If you want me to tag along when you head west, you just say the word. Wait, so can I... I would like her to come west with me. Okay. Can't do anything with you? Still can't do anything with him. Oh, you can choose one partner when you leave Tutorial Town. Well, Lady with the Gun is probably going to be a good choice. I think I'm pretty much done here, from what I can tell. Oh, I can talk to Doc Alice some more. You have any idea what's causing the resurrections? Well, I heard a rumor. What is it? It's when you get oh my god. It's when you get incomplete information from an unverified source. Anyway, what I heard is that there's a fella out west that's causing it. A necromancer, they call him. Supposedly is sending magic out in the world somehow. Magic like the beanslingers use? I never heard of any beanslinger raising the dead, have you? That'd be one hell of a can of beans. Yeah, this one was posted in chat. Alright. Okay, hang on. Just do that. What's the deal with all the TNT? And so when I feel like I'm about to go, I can blow myself into bits so small there won't be nothing left to come back. That seems drastic. Drastic. Hell, no way am I taking the risk of becoming one of those things. Fair enough. Man, I used to take screenshots of all my games, but I don't want to interrupt streaming to do that. And when I'm just playing games on my own time, I just want to play games. I don't want to focus on anything else. But I've got like 3,000 or 4,000 screenshots saved on Steam from the years and years before I got big into reviewing and streaming. About that necromancer. Assuming he exists, what about him? Well, maybe someone ought to try and stop him. Doc Alice gives you a sharp look. You? Because I know you ain't talking about me. Why not you? A gray-haired old woman that knows about as much about fighting as a squirrel knows surgery? She hit your head on a bar stool, kid? Not that old. And if I were going to pick someone up to go up against a necromancer, it'd be someone who also knows about death, but in a scientific way. Doctor, right? Doc Alice stares hard at you and takes a swing for her bottle, saying nothing. And it sounds to me like you got plenty of motivation to get the job done, for your friends and everyone. She continues to look at you. You can see the gears turning in her head. Beast's doing nothing anyway. Beast locking yourself in a house full of TNT and drinking yourself to death. You aren't even doing any doctoring anymore. She winces and looks away, and she shakes her head slowly. You seriously expect me to ride out west by myself, chasing a rumor? It doesn't have to be by yourself. I'm heading west too. Tag along with me and maybe we can find the guy and put a stop to him. It's crazy. Possible. Impossible like raising the dead is impossible? Alice crosses her arms and regards you thoughtfully. A spark slowly brightens in her eyes. Alright, kid, what the hell? Let's give it a shot. Alright, so I take it I unlocked her as another party member option. I'm probably gonna take Susie, though. Fucking horses. Alright, no, get back here. You behold a pale horse, like absurdly pale. This horse has the look of someone who has seen the madness that dances on the other side of the void. I have a confession to make. I'm a pretty lousy video gamer. I'm okay at strategy management, slow-paced puzzling, but anything which requires reflex or snap decision-making is a real struggle for me. That's fine. That's fine. The only reason I can do any kind of Twitch gaming, and I don't mean Twitch gaming, I mean like twitchy reflex gaming, is because I had an NES when I was like 5 years old. So I cut my teeth on hard-ass Mario games early. And then I ended up playing a lot of first-person shooters during like the Quake 1, Quake 2 era. Like I spent an entire year of my life playing Quake 2 online. Excuse me. So that kind of gave me some reflexes for life. If you want to stay on the straight and narrow, don't pick the pale horse. I picked the ghost horse and named her Ghostina. Alright, this is the most typical horse you've ever seen. This horse seems uncomfortable when you look directly at her. Can you sell me a horse? Sure thing. I should warn you though, horses get mighty attached to their riders. Once you bought one, you won't be able to change your mind later. So we got the basic model. We got the shifty looking dark one. We got the spooky pale one. We got the one with the crazy eyes. Alright. So Monax says don't pick the pale one. Because I got my honesty perk. We're gonna pretend we're a good person for this. Shifty looking dark one. Crazy eyes might be fun. I was thinking the same thing, Samaringo. Let's do that. Give me the one with the crazy eyes. Okay, I gotta warn you, this horse has seen some stuff, but I'll sell him for 1,000 meat. Is something wrong with him? No, not as such. He's perfectly functional. But, well, he's always sneaking off to Thousand Snakes Gulch to chew on the loca weed that grows there. That makes him see crazy things? I think it's more like he does it to forget about the crazy things he sees all the time anyway. Color me intrigued. I'll take him. Here's the keys, ride safe. Give him a name. What do we call the crazy ass horse who has seen some shit? The new horse, you're gonna ride on a high horse? It's so perfect. Okay, so what do we call our high horse then? What do we call the high horse of Bertha McBastard? Tim. Why would we call him Tim? We're not gonna call him Tim. Tim is not an option. Do we have any suggestions? Weed? Alright. We're doing it. Weed. Alright, horsey boy. I do not know why I'm so congested. I'm not sick. And I don't have allergies out here in LA. Are you sure you want to? Yes, I am. Alright. Weed the horse. It's got a nice ring to it. And I almost forgot, free with every horse purchase is a complimentary map. You got an item, southeast-west map. This is ostensibly a map, though it's mostly blank. Looks like you'll have to fill the bulk of it out yourself. Alright. I think we're done here. Unless there is something else that someone really desperately wants me to do. I'm still wondering about this poor dude. Because it doesn't seem like I can do anything with him. Oh, I could probably take him as a partner when I leave. Huh. Yeah, that must be what it is. One more cactus prick for the road. Alright. Follow map to Dirtwater. Once you leave Boren Springs, you won't be able to come back. Logging off, have to be early tomorrow. Early during the summer means 12:30. Okay, Rask, have a good one, buddy. We'll be continuing this next Monday, and we'll be finishing Apsolov End of Gods on Wednesday if you want to check it out. And then this weekend is all Hell Nights. Alright, let's get out of here. Alright, you properly horsed and ready to start your new life in the West. All you need now is a partner, somebody to share the trail with, somebody you can rely on for emotional and combat support. We got Crazy Pete, Doc Alice, Susie Cochran, Gary the Goblin. Go it alone, not recommended. I am planning I'm planning on taking Susie. Unless y'all have very strong feelings about one of these other partners, I'm gonna go with Susie. So, can we get some feedback up in here? Get a feedback loop going. I wanted to see Gary. Gary was so friendly, though. It sounds like you guys are interested in Gary. Gary does seem like a really nice guy. Do y'all want to see Gary? This is your chance. Gary is chill? Alright, we're taking Gary. Gary the Goblin it is. You head back to the saloon's basement and smuggle Gary out under your coat. Hit the trail. Oh, one last thing before you go. Up until this point, I've been automatically spending your experience points for you. I'm happy to keep doing it. I promise to give you a nice, well-rounded experience. Shall I keep it up, or would you prefer to decide for yourself where your XP gets spent? You can always change this later in the options menu. I'm going to have it keep doing automatically. If you guys have, like, a build or something you want to see me do with the character, just let me know and I'll switch it off. You can consult the southwest... Hang on a second. Kept it because I'm lazy. Seems good enough. I'll be right back. I'm getting a little... Alright, had to make it slightly easier for myself to breathe here. Spend other points in one category. Everything in muscle. Alright, you consult the southeast-west map the Hostler gave you. It only lists two things, the town of Dirtwater and the Manifest Destiny Railroad Company's westernmost camp. You found Dirtwater and the railroad camp. Day 1, the first day of the rest of your life. Hey, it's Gary. Hey there, Gary. Wanting more goblins meeting, Gary is hearing about goblins in Old Fort nearby. You discovered a new map location, Fort Cowardice. Okay. What do you think we should do next? West to going fast? Okay, a big iron snake to riding. So fast taking us. You mean the train? Yes, asking the training mans. Okie dokie. Weed whinnies as you approach. Oh, I'm gonna comb his mane. He makes a sort of glurk noise. Alright, room for rent, inquire within. Interesting. Oh, who are you? Nobody. It's waters for horses only. Oh well. The Jewel Saloon. Well, first of all, this is Spittoon, which is sort of brass bucket that people spit into instead of spitting on the floor, because not spitting at all is not an option in this society, I guess. I say this despite knowing that you're pretty intimately familiar with Spittoons already, sicko. Look, the Jewel Saloon is pretty nice as saloons go. Actual glass in the windows, more than 2 kinds of drinks, a poker room instead of a cockfighting pit. This Spittoon is still a Spittoon. The rancid tobacco spit inside, it isn't fancy rancid tobacco spit. Inspect it. Here we go again. All right, fine. You're now hunkered down next to a brass filth bucket, which has probably never been cleaned or emptied because you're near the desert and the ambient humidity around here is pretty low. Low enough that the spit evaporates nearly as quickly as it accumulates. So that's good, right? No, that's bad, because it's only the water part of spit that evaporates. This brass bucket is half full of the rest of the spit. The toxins and filth that don't evaporate. Several years worth, distilled and concentrated until it's the consistency of molasses. People aren't allowed to flick cigarette butts into the Spittoon anymore because they bounce out. Search it. You're about to put your hand into a basket of something the color and viscosity of maple syrup, except instead of maple, it's flavored at the inside of the mouths of people who chew cigars instead of smoking them and have never brushed their teeth. Yeah. Glorp. It feels like putting your hand into a bucket of lukewarm tapioca pudding, except instead of tapioca, it's basically poison. It smells like someone ran over a skunk, waited a week, and then set it on fire. It feels like your hand is dissolving. Keep searching. You found something. You found a tacky, filth-covered porcelain cow figurine. A useless, disgusting thing that will make a great heirloom for your children, assuming you're still able to have any and you hate them. You got an item, filthy porcelain cow. Hooray! This is easily my favorite part of the game. Absolutely incredible. Alright. That gal doesn't look like she's in the mood to talk. They're engrossing conversation, leave them be. It's your partner. These guys must have fallen asleep during a brawl. Look at the majestic ass mustache on this guy. Well, howdy there. Always nice to see a new face in town. Welcome to the Jewel Saloon. Hi, thanks. I'm Bertha. Glad to know you, Bertha. Folks around here just call me Lloyd. What can I do for you? Nice to meet you, Lloyd. Let's see. I saw a sign out front. Need any help with anything? Have a shot of bourbon. Saw the sign out front. Advertising a room. That's right. Finest room in the house and plenty of room for your partner, too. You interested? How much does it cost? Well, that's where you're in luck. The previous tenant was a banker fella, and he paid a month in advance, right before getting himself killed by bandits. You seem like a decent sort, so the room's yours if you want it. Gratis. Wow. Cool. Lloyd owns. Need help with anything? Well, if you're handy with mechanical type stuff, something's gone wrong with our piano player. I thought the music sounded a little off. Yeah, it's not supposed to sound like that. See what I can do. Thanks. I'd have poked around in it myself, but I lost the key. This is suddenly taking a strange turn. So there's a, no, why did, my walking is so stupid, it led me out of the building. Wow, this place is huge. Lloyd owns so much Bertha just did cartwheels. The piano player is not very good at his job. What are these guys in the foreground doing? You lift up the piano player's coat to reveal the hatch on his back. Oh my God, it's the person. That didn't register in my brain. The hatch on his back that leads to his innards, it's locked, but it's not a very good lock. Okay, all right, I need a needle. The old man stares off in the distance, listening to the piano. He doesn't react to you at all. These guys are having a spirited discussion about guns and which of theirs is nicer. This man points to the sign on the counter, slop 5 meat. Hey, how come they're allowed to drink without hats on? All right, what we got here? So the Jewel Saloon stage. Oh, a cowbell. Oh yeah, I didn't do much. But I bet this is gonna do something eventually. This chair fell over. Yay! Man, I love the XP for just menial tasks. The sign that says, see bartender for darts. It's the kitchen. Whoa, hey, what are you doing in here? Employees only, bud. I was just, looking around. So you're the nosy type, huh? I prefer adventuresome. As it happens, it's something you can do for me. I'm out of saltpeter, and I need someone to go pick me up some more. Saltpeter? Isn't that used to make gunpowder? And other things. Look, who's the chef here, me or you? Okay, where can I find it? Your best bet's a military camp, because he's made gunpowder. Shut up. The nearest one is Fort Cowardice. They keep it in little green jars. Well, good. I was on my way there anyway. The shelf is full of canned and bottled ingredients and boxes of slop helper. This lady is too busy washing dishes to pay attention to you. No, I'm still looking. Atop this pot-belly stove is a pot full of slop. A pot stove top slop pot. That's great. More you guys. This is where the chef preps ingredients for cooking. It's also where he parks his beer. Fine. You know what? Here's your goddamn cowbell. Have all the cowbell you want. Except not really, because I'm moving on with my life now. Poker room. Okay. Air quotes in this game make me very nervous. Huh, it's actual poker. This poster says rules of poker, followed by hundreds of weird rules in tiny print. Any player passing out drunk at the table must discard 21 cards. 3 jacks of diamonds rank higher than 2 homicide jacks, but beat 3 suicide jacks. A one-handed jack loses against 3 aces of clubs. Deuces are wild unless accompanied by 3 jacks. Jacks are wild, and 9s of diamonds are double wild. 7s are wild unless accompanied by a pair of queens. Kings are wild, pair of kings, pair of 9s, Count of Montana straight. Any player caught dealing from the bottom of the deck must immediately hand 27 meat to the player on their left. Any player holding 2 8s must immediately double their bet. A Nevada straight beats a Georgia flush. A player with more than 36 cards in their hand must draw an additional 22. 10s are... Okay. A reverse straight beats a flush. Wow. Good old cards. Man, I love playing cards. Let's play poker. You sit down at the poker table. A dealer emerges from somewhere in the back and sits down next to you. The lady to your right introduces herself as Stella. The player to your left says his name is Ben. The dealer tells you the ante is 20 meat. Ante up. The dealer gives the deck a shuffle and then deals. A hand of cards glides across the table to you. It's a really terrible hand. A pair of jacks, a king, and 4 aces. It's the first round. The pot is 60 meat, and you estimate your chances of winning at around 20%. I can moxiously raise, I can moxiously strategize, or I can check. I am going to moxiously raise. You grin slyly and raise by 20 meat. This is the second round of betting. The pot is 120 meat, and you estimate your chances of winning are at 20%. What was the 3rd and 14th rules again? I'll go back and check. Imagine the wheels turning inside Audrey's head right now, trying to make sense of this game. Now, I'm guessing if this actually works like an actual thing, is not entirely random. Your opening hand determines your base random win chance. You can check to raise that win chance, and then I don't know. I'm gonna moxiously strategize. You arrange your cards in a more aesthetically pleasing spread. 20% win chance. It's the last round of betting. Time to do or die. The pot is 120 meat, and you estimate your chance of winning around 40%. So I can raise to increase the pot. I can strategize to maybe increase my win chance, or I can check for a guaranteed improvement to win chance. So I'm going to glamorously strategize. Arrange your cards into a more aesthetically pleasing spread. You grin and reveal your hand. A backwards full house. Stellar flips her cards over one at a time, revealing a Royal Georgia flush. Ben grumbles and turns over a reverse Montana flush. He lost. Boo. The dealer tells you that the ante is 20 meat. That's nice. Maybe another time. Perhaps another time. Let's check out our guest room. Your room at the Jewel Saloon. Forgetting about anything? Gary says you told the bartender in the Jewel Saloon Dirtwater that you tried to fix up their broken piano player. Thanks for the reminder. That's handy. This is Gary's bed. You look at yourself in the mirror. Insult yourself. You call yourself a lizard-hugging, goblin-loving jerk. You gain an effect angry. Insult yourself again. Call yourself a good-for-nothing chicken-sniffing jerk. You better not insult yourself anymore. You're getting angry or you're liable to pass out. What? I didn't mean to do that. Holy crap, is this the world map? Holy cannoli, seriously? Oh my god, we're gonna be playing this game forever. It's the new Yakuza, you guys. Every time you lose a fight, you get one angry. If you get 3, you pass out. Lose a daily bonus you had. Oh, great. Awesome. That's really funny. Nice view from up here. There's a postcard on this little table. Take it. I got a blank postcard. But angry raises all your stats. Ooh. Probably don't want to sleep. Okay, so that goes straight up to my room. Cool. Dirtwater Mercantile. Hello there. Wow. Okay. I have 775 meat. Advanced cow punching, bag of shroom go. Guaranteed to increase the size and intensity of any mycological specimen. Like Gary? Gary will want this, okay. That blue text is really handy. Used to discover a new map location and find a high vantage point. Want to look at more than one thing through them? Too bad. Dynamite, plum pudding, shovel. I have a shovel. Good thing I found that. Jesus, that's really expensive. Okay. So it looks like there's some generally plot useful items here. I'd go with the cow punching book, but I didn't pick Gary. I'm not gonna buy anything just yet. We're gonna explore the town a bit. Miscellaneous provender. Sundry provisions. Various groceries. Assorted comestibles. I am in love with the people that wrote this. They are excellent writers. This little girl is selling flowers. Okay. You get an item. Sweet smelling flowers. These flowers smell really good. This item goes in your offhand. Ooh. What was my other offhand? Let's filter to offhand things. Oh, Jesus. I have a lot of offhand stuff. You have to hold this little porcelain cow upside down because it's filled with tobacco spit and you don't want to spill it out the little hole in the bottom of it. Melee attack damage. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. We're actually going with the filthy porcelain cow. Dirtwater Post Office. Post of Ice. Sponsored by LT&T. One of those newfangled telegraph machines. Big cabinet of locked post boxes. Hi, I'm Bertha McBastard. Any mail for me? Nope. I'd like to spend a postcard. Let's have it. You write a quick note to Rufus letting him know what you've been up to and that you're okay. That'll be, oh, it's one of them prepaid ones. That'll be 0 meat then. Thanks. Cool. I did a thing. So I've been asked, did you ever play the Kingdom of Loathing? I did not. This is my first experience with anything Loathing. And so far, pretty simple adjustment. It's its own kind of RPG, but all the conventions seem pretty clear. Howdy, are the sheriff here? No, we don't currently have a sheriff. Offer to be sheriff, offer to help, offer to leave, and leave. I'll be sheriff. Do you have law enforcement experience? The badge. I'm wearing a badge. Have you been to sheriff school? No. Do you have an existing relationship with Dirtwater's local government? Are you familiar with all the local ordinances? Do you even live here? No. Then what, may I ask, in tarnation makes you think you'd be qualified to be the sheriff? You just assumed that you could mosey into town and become sheriff on your first day. Well, when you put it that way. She snorts. If I had 5 meat for every wide-eyed, protagonist-looking kid who wanders in here thinking they're the most important tenderfoot to ever strap on an iron, I wouldn't need this dead-end clerking job. Sorry. It's okay. Like I said, it happens all the time. Need any help until you find a new sheriff? Sure, if you're any good with a gun, there's always somebody in need of some justice. 1 posters are back there. Cells are over yonder. All right. So we got, it's 1 poster. No, wait, you misread it. It's a wasted poster. Wasted, the Stripy Hat Gang for grand theft paint and tasteless hat vandalism. Last seen in the vicinity of Cavern Canyon. 1,000 meat reward. Dirty, rotten paint thieves and low-down, no-fashion sense hat vandals. Despicable. Not just yet. Wanted poster. The House in the Desert Gang for mortgage non-payment, squatting, and general public nuisance. Also for murdering 2 collection agents. Last seen at the House in the Desert. You wonder if the house is named after them, if they're named after the house. In any case, at least their location is unambiguous. Not right now. An empty cell, an empty cell, an empty cell, an empty cell. This empty cell is all ghostly. Weird. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so there's Fort Cowardice, Railroad Camp. Okay, that didn't actually add any new locations, so I guess we have to accept the thing. Wow, you look pissed. Lot available, a vacant lot. Also vacant. Interesting. Not a lot available past this point. Oh my god. Okay. I think what I'm going to do, I think my genius plan right now, I am going to buy the thing for Gary, and then we're going to go to Fort Cowardice. Because it might be useful there. Alright, we got it. I have 325 left. I might as well take the binoculars too. You only get to use them once anyway. So we'll do that. I mean, I know where to get 1,500 meat pretty fast. So, all right, let's saddle up. Whoa, there's a wander button. That is seriously a big ass map. I ain't gonna mosey just yet. We're gonna go to Fort Cowardice. You find a crate lying by the side of the trail. Its lid knocked loose. It has fell off the back of a cart LTD stencil on the side, which seems a bit on the nose, but hey, free stuff is free stuff. You fish through the crate. You got a handful of nails and a length of rope. Cool. I'll take it. The horse trail's all wonky. I love my horsey. This fort, very quiet being. I thought goblins here. Does sound abandoned. Might as well have a look, though. Just like the old saying goes, when life gives you cannons, make a cannonade. Ah. Why? You climb up into the watchtower and take a look around. Nice view from up here. I'm gonna use my binoculars. You see a splash of greenery in a canyon up north. Must be a spring there. You discovered a new map location, Snake Spring. You climb down from the watchtower and pitch the binoculars in a nearby trash can. Keep Fort Cowardice beautiful. Admin. This cabinet is mostly empty, but there are a handful of boring personal records in the back of one drawer. They are incredibly boring. Fine, you read one. Satisfied? No, another. Fine, you read one. Rowena Hubbard, Patricia Smith, Walter Reed. Now you're just looking at the same ones you read before. What is wrong with you? I can't get enough. How long can I do this? I bet there's an achievement for doing like 100 times or something. Okay. Real quick. Oh, I actually have to give this to Gary. Interesting. These are important? Really? Okay, well, we can always come back. So one's a reception desk, but now the most appropriate thing for it to receive would be a free trip to the dumps. In general, this is a door. More specifically, it's the door to the general's office. Even more specifically, it's the locked door to the general's office. Cute. The cupboard is bare. Also, it's not really covered. There's still some good mess left. We got 2 military-grade whiskeys and some hardtack. Good. Give me that prompt again. Spice rack. Ooh, I got it. Shaker of saltpeter. The stove is beyond cleaning. Blech. Alright. I need needles. Badly. There's one great perk you get from being annoying like that. I hear the sounds of several goblins stirring inside this tent. Not bothering letting them sleep. Okay. Fort Cowardice tent. This cot is soaked with blood. Based on the papers and anatomical designs scattered across the surface, you're guessing this desk belonged to Fort Cowardice's nurse. Look at the papers. Papers are mostly just boring medical records, dental daguerreotypes, lamentations that antibiotics haven't been discovered yet, that kind of thing. Got marching orders. Just a bunch of disgusting drawings of sliced up bodies. So it's the concept art from the missing. Shelf still has some unlooted medical supplies. Render them looted. Army field trauma kits and military grade whiskey. Damn. I need more needles. Badly. The sign has the goblin word for toilet on it. That sign that says toilet and goblin, which makes it seem like pretty likely the goblins use this tent as a toilet. No way you're going in there. Yikes. This mishap definitely got somebody fired. It's an unusually sized cannonball. Demi-culverin cannonball. Interesting. This cannonball is made to fit a demi-culverin, a cannon with a bore diameter of 10 centimeters, no demi less, no demi more. Wow. This is a set of army marching orders from before all the army's marching orders were march back east just as fast as your lily-livered little yellow-bellied feet can go, you damnable cowards. This is a set of marching orders directing a rifle division to Fort All Dead, far to the north of Dirtwater. Treacherous territory up there. A gal ought to be careful. Alright, we found the goblins, but they're asleep. Okay. So that's done. Well, we did get... Give the thing... Okay, I was going to ask you guys about the shroom thing. Let's go ahead and do it. Give Gary. You give the bag of shroom grow to Gary, and he tears it open, starts shoving brown lumps into his mouth. A deliciousness. Gary has become more powerful. Groovy. What's up, buddy? You okay? Okay, so he thinks we should go check out the trains. So let's see, what did I find? I found Snake Spring. Fort All Dead is indeed way the hell up here. Susie gets more powerful from killing cows. I'm gonna do this a bit roundabout. I'm gonna go to Snake Spring first because I'm super curious, and then we'll hit the train camp. You spy a burned out ranch house on the horizon and pull weed up to investigate. There's nothing much of interest above ground, but you find a locked door leading down. Ah, I still don't have any needles, damn it. It's a tuna cactus. Oof. Can you just pull a needle out of these things? You gotta perk mostly scabs. What did I just get? You've been poked by so many cactuses that your body has built up an entire extra set of skin capillaries just to deal with the constant tiny puncture wounds. This game rewards me for being an idiot. Definitely my... Oh my god. Oh my god. Snake Springs. I really seriously didn't see that coming. I know. I know. Grab a big one. Let's do it. Uh-oh, they're quick. Wow, 41 hit points. Ooh. He has huge stats. Jesus. Well, I do 16 to 17 damage now, though. Gary will Gary Fu the target 2 times, dealing 6 to 9 damage with each blow. Gary will spawn a goblin grunt to assist you with the fight. Oh, that's cool. Let's just ice this dude. I like Gary. I'm so glad you guys picked Gary. I'm happy. Woo! Mysticality up. Again, I am Snake Spleen. The snake doesn't have enough skin on it for you to even bother pulling out your knife. You killed one snake out of infinity snakes. Great. Well, I might as well grab a handful. That was probably incredibly stupid. Oh no, these are no. Smaller. Interesting. Snake Spleen is a thrown item. Only infinity more snakes to go. Yeah, but we're putting a dent in them. That's important. We're making progress. 19 to 20. Alright, let's go ahead and take this guy down. Let's reproduce. We have more Garys! That whiffed. Let's see. We're not gonna get this guy, but we can get close. Slow and steady wins the infinitely long race. Okay, so we can't continue reproducing. That's unfortunate. I kind of wanted to fill the screen with Garys. That's cool though. Y'all can handle that one. I'll handle this one. Nice. Way to go, Clone Gary. That's it. Put it on. Glamour level 2. You got a snake spleen and a snake liver. You successfully killed 4 snakes out of infinity snakes. Just infinity more to go. Okay, so it's just gonna keep giving me the same option. Well, that's cool. All right, I got snake parts. They call this the liver because snakes need it in order to live. There are infinite enemies places like this. I guess you need some XP. Cool, good. Good, cool. All right, so that's Snake Spring. Let's hit the railroad camp. You find an abandoned crate, which has mine stuff, which is the worst grammar you've ever seen, even a time and place notable for its poor grammar. Open up with your crowbar. Thermos of spiked coffee and a sulfur match. Interesting. The Manifest Destiny Company Railroad. Wow, the iron snake much bigger when close-up looking, and hearing of people inside, it has eating them. It's not a snake, it's a train. Those are passengers inside. Are you actually unclear on how this works? No, Gary is fooling with you. Knowing a train does not eating people, big machine with wheels having. Okay, cool. And many loud screaming. I love Gary. What should we do next? Okay, so he's just gonna keep saying the same thing. Ouch. How long until we get to Frisco? I'm sure this train will start moving shortly. This guy should never be put in charge of a switch. He's too busy playing with his watch getting work done. Say, that's a nice watch. Where'd you get it? I bought it from this gal what runs a store down south of here named Button Willow McSum. Where's the store exactly? Oh, you can't miss it. It's right in between a cactus and a different cactus. He points to a spot on your map. So we found Button Willow McKittrick's store. Thanks, don't mention it. I'm not gonna mention it. I can't believe that was a choice. That is such a nice little touch. She's not getting much track laid, but she's an expert whistler. You approach the beleaguered-looking man with the tiny glasses. Howdy there. Who's in charge of this outfit? If I'm being charitable, I'd say the fellow over there in the white hat is the foreman. He points at the man next to the huge pile of rocks. And if you're not, he smiles. Then I'd say the paper-backed idiot over there in the absurd white hat is the fellow you're looking for. All right, thanks. That is quite a pile of rocks. Hi, are you in charge? I was wondering if there's anything I can do to help. You want to know something? I love trains. Oh? Ever since I was a little boy. Huge, magnificent, roaring iron beasts. They're magical to me, like dragons. When the opportunity arose to take on management of this rail line, I jumped on it like a shot. And you know what I learned? What's that? Organizing and building and running one of these operations is the most amazing pain in the ass you will ever imagine. You want to help? Congratulations. You're the new foreman. I'm going home to play with my models. Swell. Cool. Great. Double plus cool. I guess I'm the boss now. Man looks you up and down. Well, now I suppose you can't be any worse than that last clown. Name's Smee. I'm your assistant. Smee is such a good name. If I had a boy and I hated him, I would have named him Smee. What's the situation? Well, I'm sure you didn't miss seeing this giant pile of rocks blocking our path. The surveyors say there isn't any other suitable mountain pass, so we can't reroute around it, even if we had months it'd take. Any ideas? Well, by my calculations, we could dynamite it clear without too much trouble. Problem is, god damn it. I just realized I forgot about that little box in Boren Springs that I needed 3 dynamite for. But I guess I would have had to trade all my needles for dynamite, because I only had 3 needles. It's probably for the best, really. A whole year's worth. We used to keep that much on hand for emergencies, just such as this one, but a pack of goblins stole it all. Sneaky little varmints. I'll get it back for you. Glad to hear it. The goblins are holed up over in Gustavson Gulch. It's a real rough place. You might want to spend some time getting the lay of the land and honing your fighting skills before you head that way, especially if you plan to go in guns blazing. We don't need that specific dynamite, though. Any you can lay your hands on be fine, so long as there's enough of it. Interesting. So how much do I need? A year's supply. Okay, so that's Gustavson. There's button willows. Okay. Interesting. I've got a match. Your face and the face of somebody who owns at least one matchstick. When you work deep underground, it's hard to keep track of whether it's the appropriate time to drink whiskey or the appropriate time to drink coffee. Eventually, you'll stop trying. Alright, so there. Let's start wandering the old bronze shark. Yep, good old steam beast. It says something else. The old Cleveland buffalo. Yep, the good old coal bull. The old bronze hippopotamus. Yep, the good old piston buffalo. That's great. I'm gonna head back down. Yeah, I'm gonna do the wanted posters. We're gonna hit Button Willow's store. Let's see what's happening there. Get an idea if there's anything there that I'm gonna want to purchase. Ooh. You hear a rustling sound and trace to a small gulch nearby. Peeking over the edge, you see a goblin rustling around in the brush. Presumably it's a gulch goblin rustler? I always kind of assumed that referred to a different sort of rustling, though. It looks up at you and makes some angry sounding goblin noises. It's saying, human, hey, what? Down here looking? Stopping it. So I need intimidating 2 for that. I can fight it. Or I can have Gary talk to it. Can you talk to it? Maybe get it to help us out? Gary will trying. Gary shouts some garble-sounding goblin talk that you can't follow at all except the words human and disconcertingly lunch. The goblin shrugs and rustles around in the bushes some more and then tosses a small wax paper package up to Gary. It turns out to be a sandwich of some kind. Shout thanks down to it in Goblin. At least that was your intention. The Goblin doesn't seem offended, so presumably you pronounced it more or less right. I gained experience. I muscled up, and I got a goblin sandwich. What the Christ is a goblin sandwich? This is both a sandwich for goblins and a sandwich where the meat is goblin. Moxie up by 5, but decreases muscle and mysticality. Interesting. Yikes. Ow. Yips. Yikes. I'm gonna laugh if I keep doing that and eventually I get another perk where you actually, like, lose health. Button Willow McKittrick store. Shelves laden with various goods. Huh. This barrel smells like pickles and looks like an empty pickle barrel. At first you're excited because you think this barrel is full of pickles, but they turn out to be novelty rubber pickles. The one behind the counter stares at you with a huge grin on her face. She gestures at the goods she's got for sale. What do we have? Advanced cow punching. Interesting. Advanced cow punching is cheaper here, but Shroom-Go is more expensive. Is a lubricant or a lubricant? Both, in a sense, because it's a can of lubricant. Desert Eatin' and Drinkin'. The book contains everything you need to know to turn the harsh, unforgiving desert into your own personal buffet. Ooh. Provides the option to hammer things in certain places, particularly if you have some nails. Oh, I need needles. All right, I'm gonna buy a bunch of needles. You never got this foraging book? I want it. I want this foraging book. There was one needle. It was one needle for sale. That's so sad. Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to make the most of it then. All right. Don't you have those ores? I do have those ores. I got a lot of junk. Silver nuggets only worth 35. Meat nuggets only worth 25. So it does add up. I don't need to sell anything right now because I'm gonna do those bounties. Back to Dirtwater. Also, I have a needle now, so I can get into the piano player. Spot an old mine on the horizon. Abandoned mines are safe and fun to explore. Let's go there now. This is all the same day, huh? Gary is losing his shit. What's up? Oh, Gary knowing a thing to see. Oh yeah, what is it? A gigantic poop. What? Taller than Gary. You discovered a new map location, the Big Apple. Okay. What do you think we should do next? Bang sticks. Smee was saying all of the bang sticks to needing for the iron snake he to fixing. If naughty goblins at Gustafsson Gulch stole every bang sticks, maybe I talking to them? Maybe to giving back, I am convincing. It's an exposed meat vein. That's Cactus. You look at the mining equipment, you have no idea what any of it does. Ask... I can ask Gary to explain it to me, or I can explain it to Gary. Gary, thrill me with your acumen. Gary, do you know how any of this stuff works? Oh! No. Gary doesn't know that. I'm gonna explain it to Gary. Hey Gary, what? I just wanted to tell you about this mining stuff. Okay. So this first machine here. This is an automatic, okay. Alright. Chat Mad Libs. Is it methane, deposit, or slag? Any y'all lurking back there, now's your chance to speak up. I'm gonna take whatever the first person says. Everybody's like slag. Slag, measure, smelter, or conveyor? Smelter. Gary stares at you blankly. Move on to the next machine. And this thing over here, this thing is used to extract magnetic sandstone, igneous gold, or sedimentary dust. Igneous gold. And then bore it, cut it, dredge it. What do we do with igneous gold? Wouldn't that be gold from a volcano? Or gold produced by tectonic shift? Bore it, of course. Gary sighs. And this third machine, this is an unrefined shale bifurcator, a dry backfill grinder, or a brittle kerf divider. 3. A brittle kerf divider. It converts slate into red rock, peat into asymmetric meat, or gravel into adulterated fuel. I really need my key and earth. This is the stupid perk? Nice. So what are we gonna make here? 2. Peat into asymmetric meat. You get a perk, Mindsplainer. Gary grins. Now to finishing? Yes. What did I just get? What dumb shit did I just get? You sure do think you know a lot about mining. You're a real expert. You'll gain XP when you interact with mining stuff. That's cool. That's really neat. Okay. I like mines now. It's a coffee cactus. See, I want to harvest those things. I want to harvest real bad. All right. Snake pit mine. Here we go. Pile of loose boards. You can see a snake coiled up in the little hole. Pull it out and punch it. Hell yes. That's a big ass snake. Not as bad as the ones at the spring though. That is one shot at him. Nice work dispatching that snake. Muscled up again. I got 34 meat, and I got coal snake skin. Neat. Super cool. This cart is overflowing with rubble. I got 2 unrefined meat nuggets, 5 XP, leveled up again because my mind-splaining bonus. Man, this is working out. There's a what? There's a smoking snake in the smoking hole. Got the jump on him. Yeah, he's only got 19, and I do a shit ton of damage. Gary can just take a powder here. You really smoked that snake. I mean, you didn't smoke it like you'd smoke a cheroot. You just smoked it figuratively. I don't care if I mispronounce that. Shove it. A cache of mining supplies. See, I can pronounce cache. I can pronounce important words. I don't need to pronounce things you smoke. I got oil and kerosene. The den is full of snake eggs. I mean, why not? Do I have anything? Otis was raised in goblin tongue. Don't make fun of him. You know my secret. Do I have anything that hits everything? No, unfortunately not. Whack an egg. A spawn will actually help immensely here. Well, that happened quickly. The baby coal snakes are bigger than the ones that I was just fighting. All right. Beef this. This guy can get. Chop. Punch. There we go. Whiff. It's so nice not having to worry about healing. Like, I know we talked about this earlier, but it makes it much, like when there's an option to fight, I'm just like, hell yes, let's fight. Like, I don't need to be monitoring my, health here. I can just do whatever I want as long as my team survives the fight. Chop. Jeez, crazy. There you go, clone of Gary. That little cartwheel kick is awesome. I got 30 XP. Wow. I feel like I've leveled up a ton. Like, what level am I? Does it even tell you? It doesn't. All right, somebody left their pick here. Pick it up. I got a pickaxe. Ooh, mine the meat. Level up again. Did I just luck into a really good build or something? Or is the early part of this game pretty easy? That mind-splaining bonus seems significant. Alright. Since you mentioned this, back to dirt water. I haven't got very far, but I missed one thing. A skeleton approaches you in that jittery, stop-motion-y way that skeletons do. Judging by its hat, it appears to be the skeleton of a bean slinger. You remember the classic saying, old bean slingers die like normal people, but sometimes they keep walking around and casting spells at you afterwards. What? I'ma fight it. Got the jump on him. He only has 19 health. Well, health as a skeleton has. Don't read the necromancy books you find. The game warns you, but I did it anyway. You learn skills but lose base stats. Okay. Hey, Cornuto, what's up, buddy? Classic saying. You beat up the skeleton, searching for loot, which is much easier with skeletons than with most other types of people. Level up again. You got a handful of loose teeth, bean-stained pants, and 30 meat. Or read all of them. It's a toss-up, really. All right. I have additional spell damage. Ooh, pickaxe is 5 to 7. Nice. All right. Varmint, skin and knife. All right, that's my offhand thing. I have the nasty ring. I've got a ton of food, combat items, cannonball, saltpeter, and this is just random junk. A lot of random junk, in fact. It's definitely... Don't look now, but there's a skeleton inside you. Ah! Definitely brings back memories. right, let's see. Let's try fixing the piano player. All right. Pick the lock. You open the hatch and check out the machinery inside. There's obviously something wrong, giving all the plinking and springing and clicking noises coming out of the gears and stuff. It looks pretty complicated. Apparently I have Mysticality 5, though. You recalibrate some springs and rearrange some gears, and the machinery inside starts operating smoothly. The music improves immediately. Yeah, I turned on stupid walking by, again, popular request. He's still staring blankly off into space. Interesting. Howdy, hey Lloyd. I fixed the piano player for you. Thought so. He sounds much better. Thanks to Heat Bertha. I'd offer you a free room exchange, but you already got one. No worries. I got XP for that. I did get the salt peeper. Kingdom of Loathing gameplay was okay, but not why I played it. Yeah, the writing in this is fantastic. Who's that old man by the piano? Oh, that's old Ellsbury. Tragic fella he is. He was a writer and a poet. Came out west to sell his stories, but nobody were buying. Too weird a stories, fantastical like. Too bad, I love that stuff. Well, it don't matter much now. He had to get normal work to make ends meet. Did passing well as a prospector until one day he lost his mind in a mind. He what now? You know what I mean. He saw something. Something that made him stop telling his weird tales. Made him stop talking near completely, come to that. He just stands there by the piano nowadays. It seems to calm him down. As long as he doesn't make any trouble, I don't mind him too much. Feel a little sorry for him, to be honest. Poor fella. Can you get some darts? Sign on the dartboard says see you for darts. Oh, sorry. All the darts got broken months ago. That's disappointing. Need any help? Everything's right as rain here. Huh. Don't hear that very often. Alright. Salt peeper. Got it right here. That's the stuff. Okay, the next thing I need is a certain kind of hot pepper. It's called a murder pepper because it's really spicy because it literally has a knife and kills people who ask dumb questions. They grow in the area outside of town. You should be able to find one if you wander around a while. Cool. We're doing that right now. I want to do it so bad. Gotta watch out for the murder peppers. All right. So I guess that's what the wander option is for. You encounter an overturned wagon surrounded by ruined books and broken pairs of spectacles. Looks like a family of especially literate homesteaders met an untimely end here. Tragic. Look through the wreckage. Ooh. You pore over the detritus and manage to find exactly one book that is both undestroyed and remotely interesting to you. Nice. Okay, let me read it. I want to read it. I love how you answered cool to everything. I know, right? Single volume from a sprawling encyclopedia of cow-punching knowledge. Read it. There's a complex pronunciation guide written by a linguist who was raised by cows. Gives menacing moo, a skill that reduces the muscle of all your opponents. There's a chapter about adapting the stampeding behaviors of demonic cattle for human use. Gives bull stomp, a combat skill that does a small amount of damage to all of your enemies. I think I want that one. There's a chapter about situational awareness and its importance when trying to survive in a world full of demon cows. Gives Ever Vigilant, a perk that increases your maximum AP by 2. I am leaning towards Bull Stomp, but I, as always, will defer to the grace and intellect of my lovely chat. Which y'all want to see me learn. AP sounds good, but AoE is probably going to help more. That's what I'm thinking. Because I seem to be, where I am in the game right now, I seem to be getting enemies just down to a sliver of health. Alright, Bull Stomp it is. The AP is 200% more. I'm going to take Bull Stomp. Unfortunately, you accidentally stomped the book into dust while practicing. I'm assuming some of these choices come back around. Like, I'm assuming I'm not going to have 1 AP for the rest of the game, like forever and ever and ever. Alright, so we did that. I still need... And right now I don't really have much that uses AP, just the beef. You catch a whiff of something that makes your eyes water. You trace it to its source, a vividly colored red shape hanging from a scraggly little plant. This must be the southeast western murder pepper that feller at the jewel was looking for. Crazy horse is more random. Oh, so that's what it is. Cool. Thanks for letting me know. Your finger and thumb immediately start throbbing as you pluck the pepper. You toss it in your rucksack before it can do any more damage. Hot. Why? I was expecting to fight it. I was expecting to have a knife fight with this thing. To which I would bring a pickaxe, of course. Tumble right back into the saloon. Did you find me a murder pepper? Sure did. Yeehaw! So if you're still looking for stuff to do, I need someone to go check my mail. I ordered a new saute knife, but I haven't got time to go fetch it myself. Here's the key to my post office box. Key to P.O. Box 441. Can do. I'll even handstand the whole way there. Or slither. Slithering is also an option. Fun thing about the loathing settings, you're never quite sure when someone's being metaphorical or literal. Yeah, it is really great. You find it, open the box, you open the box, and a torrent of junk mail falls out to reveal a knife. Just sitting loose in the box. You pick it up. Back to the chef. What? Even though you're holding it, you're still pretty sure there's no such thing as a saute knife. Anyway, it's too thin to use as a weapon, so it's not even worth stealing. Nice. No mail for me. Well, that sucks. I sent my brother that postcard. Saute. I know. I know. Just try to work out the implications of that. Here you go. This will work a lot better than that hammer I was using. I only need one more favor from you, but this is most important. I used to have this recipe for a very secret jerk sauce, but my jerk friend Dave J stole it from me, and then he died and took the secret to his grave. Literally. I mean, he was buried with it. Want me to dig up his grave? He's dead, he won't mind. Where's he buried? In the date. Let's just get this over with. You and me both, Dave Thulu. You see a streak of fire blast across the sky and land just over the horizon. You ride to the site of the impact and find a meteor. Sweet. I'm getting after that with my pickaxe. Holy shit. You gain 1,523 meat and stardust. Oh, but my pick melted. Your pick melts from the heat of the meteor. The heatier. Oh well. The meteor giveth and the meteor taketh. I'm gonna say that was a pretty good trade though. I might you know what? I might use that to get that foraging book. So I can go ahead and start looting everything. Here lies Dave B. Oh my god. Every corpse in here is named Dave. Alright. Okay. Here lies Dave B. Died with his boots on, but not his pants. Oh, I'm digging that up. I dig up the grave. Just check the veracity of the epitaph. Sure enough, boots but no pants. That's why shut up. Just shut up. Ooh, I got extra AP from that one. His remains look pretty restless. Put him down for good. 24. Oh, I don't have anything equipped. Nuts. Alright, we have BV. And we'll deal 14 damage. And then Gary should be able to put him down. The skeleton of a Dave. Daviton? Yeah, skeleton bone. Okay. I need to equip a thing. Weapons. 4 to 5, 3 to 4, 5 to 6, 5 to 6. We'll go back to the saber. This tree has dozens of messages carved in the bark, each reading, Dave was here. You realize Dave C. went down in a theater. You realize Dave J. Rap-a-pow. You dig up the grave and pry open the coffin. Instead of a corpse, it contains a garbage bag? Strange. Reaching the garbage bag, you're surprised to find this full of pudding? It's not just pudding, it's pudding and motor oil. Who would do this? Keep digging. You finally manage to reach all the way to the bottom of the bag and retrieve a sodden lump from the bottom. You unglob the wad and dry it off, then wash your arm in a nearby ditch. This better be worth it. In theory, this is Dave's secret sauce recipe. Just combine these ingredients in a small pot, stir, and abracadabra, rapapow. Oh, he's got a board. The skeleton of a Dave. This game might flow better with mouse keyboard, but I don't know how that affects streaming. It seems pretty comfortable with keyboard, Jesus Christ. With the thing I'm not using, yeah. It seems pretty comfortable with controller, honestly. Okay, super random question. Completely random. Do y'all have any interests in, like, hardware reviews? Because I was thinking about getting a third-party controller to use with my Switch. Because the more I play my Switch and the more I try to do, like, expert Mario Maker levels or, like, complicate the Steel Battalion controller and, like, complicated shit in Mario Odyssey, the more I kind of want a proper controller. And I've heard there's some really good custom ones out there. Specifically, there's this company called 8-Bit Dough that just put out, like, a brand new controller that's supposed to be really good. I was thinking about maybe picking it up. And if you guys are actually interested in hearing a review of it, hearing me talk about my impressions with it, because it would work with PC, it would work for the Switch, it's fully customizable. Yeah, they are supposed to have good stuff, aren't they? Yes, the SB30 Pro Plus, it's whatever their newest one is. Died of a heart attack, so you negative 36 years. I like the 8-bit Dough stuff. I got the Super Family style PC controller. Okay, cool. Okay, so yeah, I will keep that in mind, and I might go ahead and order one, and if I do, I'll let you guys know about it. Looks like the Gravedigger left his lunchbox here. Oh boy, free lunch! We got Vienna blood sausages, thermos of spiked coffee, and they said there was no such thing. I bet I'm gonna pay for that later. I don't suppose there's anyone who makes third-party Joy-Cons that aren't pro to drifting. I don't know of anybody that actually makes third-party Joy-Cons at all. I thought not a Dave Digger. Yeah, I thought all the Joy-Cons were first party, and then like the controllers designed to be used with the Switch were all third party. Like there's like a Switch Pro controller or something. But I think the 8-bit Dough is actually cheaper than that, so. Dave G was looking to the sky to save him, but even the sky can't save a feller from like 40 angry bears. These bones are jumping around to beat the dickens out of them. Can't be worse than the third-party situation for the N64. Yeah, the first party ones are not amazing. I'm not super hard on my Joy-Cons, and amazingly my kids aren't either, so they've been holding up okay. But that's another reason I want to get a third-party controller, is to kind of prolong their lifespan. Because anytime I play something with it docked, I'm going to use that. 22. Oh wow, this does +4 muscle now. Beef up got beefy. Dave him up. Thinking about getting the small Switch if they do an AC version. I got skull chips. Delicious. I want some chips now. Here lies Dave D. The truth was out there. It killed him. Here lies Dave G. Murdered by a different feller named Dave G. The other Dave G. It's a pile of bones that isn't moving around for change. Dig through it. It's mostly just boring broken bones, but you do find a skull with a weird tag on it. Okay. The skull has a little paper tag tied to it, which has Inter-Cemetery Loan on one side, some notes on the other. The tag on the skull's serial number, it says, was borrowed from the Submission Catacombs on February 19th, 1886. Jeez, this thing is really late. The back of the tag has a catacomb's address on it. So now we know where the old mission is. Cool. Some itty-bitty bits of skull. Once they were good for keeping somebody's brain salsa inside, but not anymore. I do have 3 AP now. I don't know why. One of them... Okay. The boots gave me +1 max AP. My stats must have given me another one? Yeah, my gumption. My gumption is high enough to have base 2. So there we go. The Dave Yard Mausoleum. This is one of those things they have in mausoleums. You know, one of the big marble things with drawers full of skeletons. Fight! Beef. Gary food. Nice. You did it. You dragged the skeleton out of a drawer and then beat it up and put it back in the drawer. Alright. We're gonna do a bigger fight. Alright, cool. Let's see. 23, 22, 19. Perfect. Of course I'm gonna... Peach. You didn't seriously think I wasn't gonna open a whole bunch of skeleton drawers, did you? Come on. What do you take me for? David Bowie. Oh my god. Tough... The skeleton of Tough Dave Bowie. The skeleton of Wizardin Dave Masterson. The skeleton of Four Flesh and Dave Dalton. Oh my god, Dave Thulu. Thank you for calling that out. And Peach, too. I completely missed that. You know how I do. I miss things. The first one was Dave Simmons. That's awesome. I mean, not awesome. Dave Simmons is kind of cool. I do have the bull stomp. I should use it. Oh, spooky. I got spooked. It only does 3 damage to all opponents, though, which is not actually going to be that useful here. These are the Daves I know. I think Bull Stomp is going to be good for big crowds and weak enemies like the snakes. Yeah, I kind of want to burn one down at a time to minimize the amount of damage they can do to us. Rip Dave Dalton. Couldn't make it to his 5th flush. Skill up. Tough customer. Got a bunch of skeleton bits. Okay, so this is another one of those infinite enemy thingies. The Dave Yard Tomb. It's a big stone sarcophagus. Some kind of ritual circle drawn on the ground in red chalk. It's a pile of mostly burned rags that maybe used to be a person. Dig through the rags and find a few things that look like they're worth keeping. You got gore-splattered scroll, human ashes, and a robe receipt. Okay. It's a receipt for the delivery of 150 black silk robes. Sounds pretty ominous. Is it repeating damage? I know, the shadow effects really add a lot to this game. It's really impressive. It's time you started gathering clues about the whole perambulating dead situations going around these parts. You grab a notebook and a paperclip, the receipt to the first page. You got an item, Necromancer Journal. I should check that out. Okay, so this is a collection of clues you acquired in your search for the Necromancer's home. Cool! So this is kind of like a Fallout open-worldy RPG, where I need to gather clues to figure out where I need to ultimately go. You open your Necromancer's Journal and examine the information collected so far. You found a receipt for delivery of robes. Looking at it more closely, you see there's a surcharge for delivery past Boulder Pass. That means the Necromancer's lair is definitely west of the mountains. Good to know. Progress. Very cool. This is a human in the final stage of that whole ashes to ashes thing. Well, part of one at least. A human gets harder to keep track of when it's in powder form. It's cremated earthly remains of a person. Someday they'll refer to these as cremains, but you will not approve. I had a whole load of identical red robes donated to my shop a while back. It was weird. That is weird. Scroll is almost too covered in blood and viscera to read. Luckily for you, you've gotten all that practice reading inside of a dog. You scrape the largest of the giblets off the scroll and read it. It says to take a pile of human ashes, spread them out in the shape of a person inside a red chalk ritual circle, and sprinkle them with the stardust and place a mostly perfect or better glass sphere where the heart would be. Anyway, that's the gist of it. The actual text has a lot more these and thous and such as like that. Plus there's a bunch of weird gibberish you're supposed to say out loud while you're doing it. Okay, I have 2 out of 3 parts for this. I have the ashes and I have the stardust. I need a glass sphere. I don't have a glass sphere, right?
have a cannonball. That is kind of like adjacent to a glass sphere, but not quite there. Found the glass sphere way later, but I think the things you get are randomized considering your foraging book. Okay, cool. Yes, speaking of the foraging book, I keep wanting to actually physically leave these places when all I have to do is this. We're going back to... Where's it cheapest? Actually, I think Buttonwillow store is the only place I've seen it. We found the Stearns Ranch. We're gonna keep going first. Desert eating and drinking. I can actually afford both of these. Holy moly, I can afford both of these. That's crazy. Okay. Desert eating and drinking. And... yeah, I'll take some more cow punching. That's volume 57. Alright. Oh, did she sell pickaxe? She did sell a pickaxe for 1,000. Well, I wouldn't have been able to buy that. We'll have to do the bounties and then come back for that. Which we might not get to tonight, because we're only good for another 20 minutes. First... desert eating and drinking. I got foraging. Unfortunately, while practicing your technique, you accidentally squeezed the book into book juice, which turns out isn't a real thing. And cow punching. Okay, new skills. There's a really interesting article about punching people so hard they stop moving. Gives Haymaker, a combat skill that deals damage and briefly stuns an enemy. Complex pronunciation guide written by a linguist who's raised by cows. That's Menacing Moo. Essay about how to do a particular kind of sit-up that make your abs really thick. Gives Brawny, increase your max HP. I'm thinking Haymaker. I'm thinking Haymaker is going to be really useful for enemies that we can't kill in one turn. But again, as always, chat knows best. Menacing Moo is good. Skill that reduces the muscle of all your opponents. So that's one vote for Menacing Moo. Anyone else in the peanut gallery have some inclinations? If you reduce the muscle, it means they take more muscle damage, huh? Funny how muscles work. So far, the combat seemed pretty easy. Does it get tougher later on? I would assume so. I was warned at one point that one of the horses I could take would reduce the difficulty of the game. So it might be contextual stuff. Maybe. I'll go ahead and take Menacing Moo. It sounds like a fun skill. Part of it might be you're sitting on 2 anger for raised stats. That's also true. Oh, the Dark Horse lets you skip random encounters. Well, that's kind of sad. I want more random encounters. You sit on a rock and moo repeatedly until you mastered the techniques in the book. Finally, you unleash an earth-shattering moo that destroys the rock you're sitting on and the book. Moops. I mean, oops. Cool, okay. Alright, so then... let's check out Stearns Ranch on the way back. Oh, needles. Oh, I need all the needles. Yes, good. Whoops. Okay, I can't safe crack yet. What's up? Looking here, flat wall cow. Yeah, that's weird. Pile loose boards. Still some food. Jellied escargot and instant grits. Boy, could 2 foods be any more opposite. There's a weird cow-shaped stain on the wall. We'll definitely have to keep that in mind. So much burnt. Poor humans. I wonder who buried the bodies. Not cows. This is obvious. Probably a neighbor. It's a lockbox. True to his name. Is locked. I got a stock certificate. Just sell it. Worth 174 meat. 23 shares of Amalgamated Dynamo Syndicate. It's a company based in Topeka. There's a secret hard difficulty. Oh, interesting. Still some beans in the pot. Give them. I have blackened beans. All the books on the shelf are burned, but you notice something strange about the back of the shelf. Your deft fingers find a hidden catch in the back of panel of the shelf slides away to reveal a secret compartment. There's a book inside. Mary Stern's diary. A little girl's diary, browned a little around the edges. First page says, in a little girl's handwriting, this is the diary of Mary Stearns. The AI and... Oh, the dairy of Mary Stearns. They're crossed out and IA is written above them. Diary starts out as typical kid stuff. You flip ahead until you notice the writing getting shakier. Found a dolly under a cactus out back, and she told me your name was Grace. Mama and Papa don't believe me that she talks. They say I got a big imagination. Grace says the cows are gonna get us, but Papa says we'll be okay because this weren't never a cow ranch. Grace says he's wrong, but Papa won't believe me. Grace says she can keep the cows away, but I have to play tea party with her. I don't like this kind of tea party, but Grace says it's important to keep the cows away. Mama was sad they couldn't find Effie. Ooh. Papa says she's been gone so long they should put a cross up, but Mama won't let him because she thinks she'll come back. Papa said she's only 11. How far could she have gone? And Mama started crying again. Don't want to play tea party anymore, but Grace says I have to. Papa was out 2 days looking for Joey, but of course didn't find him. Mama cries so much. I tried to tell her him and Effie are helping keep the cows away, but she don't understand. I told Grace I'm not playing tea party again, but she says I got it, and if I don't, cows will eat all three of us. She said either I get Mama or Papa to play, or else I gotta play by myself. Woo. I mean, this is a testament to how talented the writers of this game are, because I did not see that coming. That was brutal. Toy box contains a single object, a creepy burnt porcelain doll. It's the work of a moment to fix the doll's voice box. Pull the string, no thank you. You pull the string, the doll's eyes roll back in its head and its mouth begins to move. Hi, I'm Grace. What's your name? Know your business, doll. The doll's head shakes back and forth violently. Hee hee, you're funny. Do you want to play with me? No, I don't have time for games. That's okay, somebody else will come along soon. You're already dead anyway. Hee hee. Alright, coordinator, have a good one. You shudder as you realize the talking dolls haven't been invented yet. Should I? Okay, those of you that done this before, should I play along with this? It just, everything about it screams super bad idea. So if it's a good idea, let me know. If it's a bad idea, but you actually want to see me do it, let me know. Otherwise, there's stuff outside. Dancy, dancy, dance. That's right, there are. It's a button cactus. I got cactus bits. It's crate. Branch punch. Lock. Full canteen. Shouldn't you do it because everything about screams super bad idea? Bad ideas seem the most entertaining. Alright, let me finish casing the joint. Whoa, what was that? Between the smoke and the noise, you're guessing the contents of this outhouse are more dangerous than the average outhouse contents. Fight. Ooh. A pyrobove. I mean, I could reduce its muscle, or I could just destroy it. Outhouse is now safe as houses. Outhouses. By the soft light of the fading embers, you see a glint of light from below. You hold your nose with one hand as you fish out your prize with the other. I got a toilet pistol. Deals stench damage instead of physical. Applies 5 poison to enemy. I am equipping that. I might actually have a use for that. Mary Stearns. This flower is smoking. Ow, ow, ow. You got smoking chrysanthemum. Gwendolyn Stearns. Jethro Stearns. Looks like Jethro's bones were dug up by some varmint. Will you search them? Charred locket. You should call it a lucket on account of how lucky it was to escape that fire. The lock on this locket reminds you why they call it a locket. I'm gonna pick it. Carefully pick it. You got an item. Picture of Mary Stearns. Faded daguerreotype of a little girl. The name Mary is written on the back. It's a photograph of a serious-looking little girl. Mary Stearns, Thanksgiving 1894. This flower apparently still has a lot of smoldering to do. Goes on your lapel. Plus 2 spell damage. I don't need that. Puts out fires. Cool. This padlock got his name because it's like a wizard that protects your house. Okay. Nice toilet hands. Yeah. I need to find a sink or something. Alright, I think that's everything out here. So let's go play with the dumb, creepy doll. Pull the string. I'm Bertha. Hi, Bertha, you're nice. Do you want to play with me? Yes, let's play. Hooray! Mary used to play with me, but we didn't get to finish her tea party before she went away. Will you help me finish it? Surely. Hooray, the game is almost over. Mary did such a good job. The doll's eyes roll back forward. Go downstairs and get my cup. Do you know the magic word to make the mean cow let you into a secret room? No. What is it? Does the bull stomp count as a spell? That's a good question. The magic word is peanut butter. Alright, let's do this. I think I might be out of needles, too. Whisper peanut butter. Okay. Atop this sinister-looking altar sits a copper goblet filled with what appears to be blood. Oh, interesting. I could destroy it. All right, let's destroy it. Let's crush this thing. You don't know what this is, but you know it's abominable. Grab the goblet and it's smashed against the altar. Everywhere the blood lands, cracks appear. The altar groans as it crumbles into ruin. Menacing Moo already leveled up. I love my response to this. And how? Destroyed. All right, let's see what that stupid-ass doll has to say now. That is weird, isn't it? Grace's eyes glow red. She must know what you did. You'll never get this. Hee hee. Her mouth snaps shut and her eyelids close. Well, that's only a little bit ominous. I love it. Disrespect all property, but you're out. Okay, so we did that. Let's do... We got a little bit more time. Maybe let's see how we can do with those bounties. Off to one side of the trail, you see a covered wagon and a small family of settlers who look upset. You folks okay? We're on our way to Dirtwater, but our wagon went and broke down on us. Well, that's rough. You're liable to get attacked by bandits out here, snakes or coyotes or ghosts or other things that basically live exclusively on stranded travelers. Isn't there something you can do to help us? I'm gonna give him a ride. All right, I'll give you a... Wait a minute, you got 2 horses hitched to this wagon. Why don't you just ride the horses? What? You know how to ride a horse, don't you? Just ride to Dirtwater. But these are cart horses. These fucking people. Oh, for the love of... Oh, she only fears when you found the picture? I could stop by there later and see if her ghost is there. You help the confused settlers figure out how to sit on the back of a cart horse and lead them back to Dirtwater on a rope. Jeezy crazy. Alright, let me check the mercantile real quick. I want to see what this dude has. Okay, so he has a cow punching book for 500 and a shovel. A bunch of dynamite, but I don't know how much I need total. Let's see. Post office. Oh yeah, no problem, kid. Jail. That's where I want to go. Let's see. House in the Desert Gang. Yeah, let's do it. Take note of the location of the house and resolve to bring the house gang to justice. Oh, well, I guess I can go ahead and take this one too then. I don't remember what we were doing anymore. Overall, we're supposed to be getting dynamite. And so we're basically building up strength before we go to that goblin fort. Like the dude advised. But I'm just kind of doing all the side stuff I can think of before that. Okay, perfect. Desert house. You hear a groaning noise a short distance away. Investigate. Cowpoke is sitting against a rock with his leg bent in a way that seems incorrect. What happened? Dang, horse threw a rod and I fell off. I got busted one of my dancing arms. Sure, you can take it back. Thank you kindly, stranger. I'd say I owe you one, but it seems doubtful we'll ever meet again. Well, 10 XP is 10 XP. Also, this is all one day, isn't it? Don't buy stray dynamite. I wasn't planning on it. I'm not gonna buy anything that's not gonna progress my character in some way. I'm not gonna buy consumables unless I find a really distinct use for them. I wouldn't be surprised if food and consumables become much more important the further we get in the game, but right now I definitely don't need them. As you dismount and approach the house where the bandits are holed up, you hear a voice from inside say, "What was that?" Looks like you're gonna have to be sneaky if you want to avoid a full-on fracas. Sneaky is my middle name. Wait, really? No, I was just kidding. Day passes, you sleep in your room, pass out from angry. Oh my god. Oh, being careful. Quiet house, angry dog. Gary hoping you are sneaking. Ow. From the sound of it, you say this doghouse contains an angry dog. This doghouse contains an angry dog. Very funny. You're not going to be able to get past it without alerting the gang inside the house. Ooh. Dancing arm is a heck of a term for leg. That's a keeper. $10. That's a good one. I have a bone. Give the dog a bone. With a knick-knack paddywhack, you achieve your aim. The dog begins contentedly gnawing the human femur. I'm guessing this is going to be a squeaky gate. Hinges on this gate are really rusty. If you open it, the bandits inside are definitely going to hear it. Well, I got oil for that. Use the last of the oil in the can on the rusty hinges. The gate swings open easily and silently. Nice. You creep up to the door. You can hear the gang inside. You notice that the door jamb is busted, probably from being kicked in. There's a crude hasp made of bent nails on the door. It looks like the bandits have just been locking with a padlock from the outside when they leave. Huh, I can lock them in. You quietly lock the door from the outside. You've definitely got the upper hand at this point. What's your next move? Arrest them. This is a testament to the quality of the game, definitely. Okay, fellas, the jig is up. Muffled voice says, "The law, get 'em, boys." And then, "Tarnation, we're locked in." You hear a chorus of defeated sighs. I can tell them to come out with their hands up. I have to intimidate them. Toss out your weapons and, oh, yes. Toss out your weapons and I won't rough you up. You hear quiet but heated discussion inside. Eventually a voice says, "All right." Some pistols fall out the window. You got an item, bandit pistol, desert gang 6-gun. Just kidding, I'm still gonna rough you up a little. The voice says, "Aw, dang it." You round up the gang and haul them back to Dirtwater. That's the house in the desert gang, all right. All except for the house, that is. Did it get away? Was I supposed to? Nah, I'm just messing with you. Here's your reward. Muscle level 6. Dang. Shoot. Just wanted to say hi. Looks like there's another one up here. The Potemkin Gang for unlicensed civil engineering and flaunting of construction regulations. Last seen in an unregistered settlement north of Dirtwater. Poster shows the location of the suspicious city the gang is hiding out in. Not right now. I think we're going to go ahead and end it here. And I will pick up with the other bounties next time. Because we have had a full evening of Loathing. We got so much stuff. This is a fancy 6-gun. You might even go so far as to rate a 7-gun. Give the photo. Okay, fine. Since it was politely requested, let's head back to the Stearns Ranch. To turn a corner, you come face to face with 3 bandits pushing a large barrel marked TNT down the trail. The 4 of you stare at each other for a moment, unsure of how to deal with this potentially violent happenstance. Charge them a toll. Hold on there, fellas. You know there's a barrel toll on this road, right? What now? Barrel toll. It's 100 meat to roll a barrel through here. Oh yeah, what do you plan to do? We refuse to pay your stinking toll. Draw your pistol. Well, I'd have to shoot that barrel full of explosives that the 3 of you are standing right next to. Bandits look at your pistol, then at the barrel, then at each other, and then at you. You give them your best crazy-eyed grin. They pull out their wallets. Nice. All right, Mary. Look alive. As you approach the grave marker, the hair on the back of your neck stands up as a voice whispers in your ear. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give what to you? The picture of me. I can see it. You have it. You shouldn't look at it. Nobody should look at it. I guess it must be Mary. Why don't you want anyone to look at it? The whispering gets quieter. Anger seeps in around the edge of the voice. Because they'll know. Give it to me. You know what? What happened? What I did? Give me the picture. Give it to me now. Okay, here you go. You hold the photograph out towards the grave marker and it disintegrates in your hand. Thank you. You hope Mary finds some peace now. Wow, you could be a real asshole here and fight her. What kind of jerk ass would have to do that? Alright, and then I'm just gonna... actually, there's really no reason to, is there? Because we have to go to Cavern Canyon next. Better than fighting the ghost of a child. Alright, so yeah. We'll save here. This will be a perfect place to stop, I think. All good now, great stream. Thank you! Thank you so much, buddy. This is super fun. Super, 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 super fun. And I'm glad we're doing a full playthrough, because the thing is, it's really hard for me to full play games if it's not a stream now, because I spend so much time streaming and reviewing. Like, I'm trying to get through Eastshade and Anodyne 2 right now, but I think it might end up being like it might be like a 3/4 thing, just so I can get a review out in time. But yeah, this I'm really excited to get through this. This is so much fun. Everything just clicks together so perfectly. Like, you know when you play an OG Fallout game, right? Like Fallout 1 or 2, to a lesser extent the newer ones. But like, you go to a town, there's tons of stuff everywhere, you talk to everybody gives you a different thing to do. Some of them are really basic tasks, some of them are more complicated. Once you get into a task, you start getting those really gratifying skill checks. You get inventory checks. You're like, oh, if I have this item, I can use it for this quest. It's just an incredibly gratifying way to do questing. And it works so well here because the writing is just so good. So it's like you're being rewarded not only with like character progression, but also with just pure entertainment. Like, yeah, I am loving the hell out of this. This is super fun. Completely missed Gary because he didn't have Goblin Tongue. Yeah, I mean, if I had not checked that thing of whiskey in the basement, like, the doctor wouldn't have been an option. I wouldn't have even been able to talk to her at all, or get into her house, or find that giant tower of TNT she was gonna blow herself to hell with. There was that whole side quest to get the gun, just to have Susie be an option. Yeah, this game is super cool. I like this a lot. And I like how you can take the old dude. Like, the old dude is there just in case you don't bother with any of the other side quests, and you still need a partner. So yeah. This is great. I'm so glad you guys voted this for one of the Reader's Choice reviews this month. I'm so glad y'all requested it for a playthrough. So, yeah, I wonder what Pete's skills are too. That's a good question. So. All right. Anyway, oh, you get hard difficulty from selling stuff to Pete. That's interesting. I definitely wouldn't have guessed that. Hopefully, it's an option, not just like, lol, your game's hard now. All right, so schedule. Wednesday night, we're finishing Apsilov. I'm 99% sure we're finishing Apsilov. I got 3 hours into it. I think it's a 6-hour game, if that. So we've got over half the collectibles in it, which is a good sign. And then Friday and Saturday are going to be Hell Nights. Y'all voted for Parappa the Rapper, which I don't actually have, because you idiots didn't follow instructions. But I may be able to swing away to play it. If for whatever reason I'm unable to do Parappa the Rapper, we'll do Sonic Dreams Collection. And then Saturday, we will do Plumbers Don't Wear Ties. All I know is it's some kind of FMV game. So yeah. And then next Monday, we will carry on with more of this. So if you showed up just for West of Loathing, and you're really determined that you're not going to show up for any other streams, be here next Monday. We'll continue with this, okay? It doesn't sound softcore at all. Yeah, I'm going to have to come up with like a sensor bar or like a sensor picture that I can like slam real quick if something happens. You get the hard hat, which makes combat much harder, and a bunch of other things. Oh, that's cool. All right, guys, that's going to do it for tonight. Once again, thank you so much for coming out. This has been a really popular stream. Like, I think we might have set a average viewership record for this one. I'm starting to see y'all really like RPGs. Like, we had really good turnout for Final Fantasy Legend. We have really good turnout for this. We tend to talk about RPGs in Discord a lot. So, and I mean, if channel-wise we're leaning more towards doing more RPGs, that works great for me. Because there's a bunch of like older classic weird ones that I played and I would love to revisit. But I haven't been back to RPGs in a long time. Like, there's only a handful I played in the past couple of years. So any from like the later console generations or like CRPGs, past, present, future, we can definitely do those. So they're time consuming, but we got all the Mondays in the world, right? So, all right, I'm gonna go before I keep rambling. Yeah, so yeah, we'll definitely talk about that. So, all right, guys, thanks once again. Hopefully, I will see you on Wednesday or in Discord. Thank you for the follows, the bits, the subs, all the cool things you guys do to encourage me to sit here and ramble more at y'all. So, y'all have a good one. Take care, and I will see you later. Bye, everybody.